We live, we're here, we're in the building, we're the feds. What's the deal? What's good? What you saying? What's going on?
Come on, G.
Yeah, what's going on, the man, them? Yeah, anti the boy named Chris. Yeah, anti the boy named Dallas. Yeah, anti the boy named Tyrion. Yeah, anti the boy named Donnie. Yeah, big up the man there inside. Yeah, no, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Hey, walk on.
Man like Nick.
Come on. Let's go.
Yes, special guest.
You say special guest today.
Come on, G.
My brother in the building. Swpl Gaming.
Yes,
sir. Come on.
Thank you for bringing me on your channel today.
You get me? Come on, they are in the building. In the building, G.
Come
on.
Building.
Now you know we have to do this right. Hold on. Let me introduce you. Hold on. Again. Hold on. I have to introduce you again. With the crowd noise.
Bringing full production.
Full production in the building. Crowd noise effect. Come on, you man can't even hear it, but
Grammarly,
you get
is
me.
your personal
Hype up.
You get me. My brother in the building. You get me, my G. Come on, enter the building, my guy, with the crowd sound.
Come on.
Like SWP, come on, round of applause.
Come on.
It's good to be here, man. It's good to be here.
In the building. You get me? All right, crowd.
I'm alive.
Crowd's gone.
Yes.
Crowd's gone. I tap my boy Donny Brand. Oi, I tap my boy Nick.
Yes.
Big up.
Alright, boom.
Untap man like Tyrion. Untap Chris. Come on.
My brother.
Christoph.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Alright, boom. So we're here. We're on the podcast again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The title today is Handheld Consoles That You've Never Seen in Your Life. Because I can guarantee some of you have never seen them in your life. Yeah? Brought to you by my brother, SWPL. I've got it right, yeah? SW.
Yeah, SWPL. I wrote it wrong in the yes, ignore that, but yeah, SWPL.
Yes, bro.
Brought to you. You get me? He's going to show off some of the handhelds that he's got and show us kind of what they do and that. Yeah, and have you got links to some of them as well? Where if anyone wants to buy one or anyone wants to.
What I'll do is before the chat locks, I'll throw all the links that I can get up.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, if my channel's in the chat there, they can just any video that they see will be a different handheld, and there will be a link for it in each video.
Oh, okay.
So it's always there. Anyway.
It's already there. Set.
Cool. So yeah, it's pinned now.
Yeah.
So anybody who likes what they see and they want to go over and see what's going on, just click on that link, innit?
Yeah, you get me. Click on that link. Go check out my boy channel, blood. Go check him out and ting.
Yeah.
You get me. Anyway, regardless, go check him out. I ain't my boy Matt Hunter in the building.
Yes,
Matt.
Geek
Yes, Matt.
Geek Soulless.
They are.
What's good, bro?
They are. So, boom. Yeah, today we're talking handheld consoles that we've never seen in your entire life. And then after that, there's a turtle showcase going on.
Yeah.
No, this is not the guy that done the retro box.
No, it's not him. No.
This guy's got more than retro box. Trust me.
Yeah.
Let's put the retro box to the side right now.
There's more than retro box. There's more, bro. There's more we ain't seen.
There's loads more.
Yeah, you get me. So, we got my brother Ace in the building.
Come on, Ace.
So yeah, for an hour, we're gonna go through some of these handhelds that we've never seen and that. Like you get me, SW, you can just share all the info about them and whatever. And after, we're going to there's a turtle showcase going on apparently. Jeff Keighley, man like Jeff, said that they're gonna be going through some details of the new turtles. So we're gonna have to be watching that live. You know,
we have to, man.
Major Playerz in the building, Rise of the Beat 'em Ups.
Man.
You know the coup, you know the play. You know the coup.
Yeah.
So, my G, what you got for us today, bro?
Before I start showing you guys retro consoles, you remember Soulja Boy, innit?
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
course.
did
got
you buy it?
Did you buy it?
No way.
No,
Don't
Oh,
lie to me.
This close. I'm this close, but I'm not because I've already seen a review on it. And it's just
no.
garbage.
It's garbage. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a link in the chat. You lot can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I'd like
to
But
see
the
that.
fact is that he's getting hold of retro consoles, and I don't know how he's doing it. And he's putting his name on them, so maybe I don't know. Warehouses in China are selling them to him, and then he's just putting them out there with like
So what is
consoles
it?
with them.
So he's got a deal,
Retro
isn't
thing,
it?
emulating thing.
So it's not anything like you'd find on like next gen consoles or even the gen before that. We're talking like old 8 to 16-bit type retro console gaming.
Oh wow.
Oh,
The issue with it is that they're garbage,
the garbage.
absolute garbage.
No, there's no known games on there. Any
No,
known
they
games?
they most likely will have some known games because the thing is about here's a big link. The thing about China, their laws are very different in regards to like copying games and stuff. So
Yeah, man, counterfeit.
they have the ability to put a whole load of games on any console, and then people just buy them.
Okay.
Of course, you can't get in trouble for buying them, but you can get in trouble for supplying them. But because they're in China, you can't really touch them.
No.
Mad too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
So that man could just
So-
bootleg your whole thing, rags,
Bootleg, yes. Straight.
rags, and just sell that.
You know, and if you've got people like Nintendo that can't even get a hold of them,
Wow.
Yeah,
and
any
Nintendo
man's
don't
game.
muck about.
Any
You know
man's
how they
game.
roll.
Like, Nintendo don't muck about, bro.
Mad
Nintendo,
too.
if you do anything left,
Yeah.
You're gone.
Anything. Yeah.
you're
Mhm.
gone.
It's
Nintendo
over.
is like the strict parent, bro.
It's over.
If you do anything wrong, you're grounded
Yeah.
for life.
So, yeah, they will do you in, man. They don't mess about. One thing, but it also feels like if you're working with them and you get too big, say on YouTube, and you get big as well, it's almost as if they don't like that as well. It's like you can't win. So even when you're doing really well through them, they still hold you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear it. I hear it. I pick up my
So, yeah.
guy Retro Carlo in the building.
Big
Retro.
up MJ,
That's
big
like
up
Retro.
Queen
Big up
B.
MJ Millions.
That's how MJ Million.
Come on. Big up Combo.
Yeah.
Get me. Big up the wife.
Big
They
up
are
Bianca.
watching from upstairs.
Mhm.
Big up.
But yeah, no. So we obviously,
Yeah.
as Faye said, just brought our brother SWPL to our what do you call it? Our thing today,
Podcast.
podcast today. Yeah, because like Face came to me and said, "Yo, you know SW, he's got these retro or these little console slash little handhelds that I've never seen before." And I was like, yeah, I know, I see a lot of the stuff, and I'm like, what is that? So obviously we asked him, like, yo, what is that? And then he explained some of the stuff,
Showcased a lot of
but
the
then we told him, like, hold off, like,
Yeah.
we like Faith said, you know what, let's get this on, let's get this on the podcast. Come on the podcast, explain some of this stuff, give us the info, like, give us the 1-2 explanation on what these things are, how they work, and if anybody wants to use them, where to go to get them, etc., etc., etc.
Mhm.
And that's why he's here tonight. So, brother SW, please take it away, sir.
Mhm.
Well, so it seems at the moment, or maybe for the last few years, well, since the beginning, retro gaming has just been a big thing anyway. But now you've got these Chinese brands that are making these handheld devices, which you can cram pretty much all of your old school libraries into these one devices. China's realized that a lot of people like this, especially over here in the UK, America, pretty much everywhere, and they're capitalizing on that. And it feels like every other week there's a new handheld. Like literally every other week is a new handheld. I'm still waiting on a couple to arrive, which I was hoping that they would come in for this podcast, but they're coming from China, and they just take a while sometimes.
Shipping.
But I've got some things I can still show you guys, and for those that haven't seen. So
Please.
I'll give you one example. So let's just pick up this one. So this one here is really cool. I think it's getting a little bit of action at the moment.
Okay.
This is what I call. This is one of. I've got a segment or a playlist where I show my super budget devices. So anything that's under $30, I will showcase that in that playlist. And so we've got one of these here, which is really small, super thin.
That's nice.
So you can catch it.
Game Boy shape.
Yeah.
That's like Game Boy shape.
Yeah. It's Game Boy shaped. So it's got that
Like
vertical design.
Game Boy.
It's got that vertical design.
Yeah.
So this one, it only plays NES. So the original Nintendo Entertainment System unit.
Color.
Okay.
Yeah, in
That's
color.
sick.
Yeah.
No, that's sick.
And it's got how many games has it got? Let me show you.
That thin. In color.
Oh, it's got 500 games on it.
Oh.
And it, for something really cheap, keeping in mind that this one was I think it was $12. I think it was anyway.
That's it.
Because I've done so many of these. The screen quality isn't particularly bad. I know that this camera doesn't
don't do
it justice,
but
but it's in there. So there's things that you can get from as I say, from $10 if you're lucky, ranging up to well over £100, which I've got a few of those, which
So that's $12.
That's really nice.
With 500 games.
Yeah. And it's really thin, so you don't really want to keep it in your back pocket. But if you got that freedom, you're at work. I don't know.
Compared to size wise, for that, is it bigger than an iPhone? No, is it smaller than an iPhone? A little smaller than an iPhone to me.
Do you all remember what the Game Boy used to look like? Remember this one?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Oh,
come on.
Wow.
Jeez.
So that just gives you an idea of just how big it is and the screen.
$12.
Yeah.
Mate, this is what I'm telling you. It's
$12.
Yeah. And it's got things like Double Dragon 2, Turtles. Do you know what I mean? It's got Final Fight, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
it does slightly look like an iPhone 5.
I'm just gonna try and get something up and running so you could quickly see for yourselves. But it's so bright. The screens are so bright you can't really toggle the brightness. But in person, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
For this price.
Amazing.
For this price.
Amazing.
I think.
Man, I say purchase.
So I've got a few of those, and remember we was talking about obviously counterfeits, and I think I showed you guys this one before, but
Combo, we wanted this yesterday.
Yeah, that one there, please explain this one. Please. I saw this the last time. Please explain this one.
Is this where we stopped last time?
Yeah, we stopped
on
that one.
So we could just jump straight in.
Yeah,
it was getting mad, innit?
So, right. That's the original Game & Watch for Nintendo's. I believe it was their 35th anniversary that just released.
Yeah.
So back in the day, before Game Boy, they had these systems called Game & Watch, which they were these really thin, almost black and white LCD displays. Not in color. They re-released one in color, which is one of these here, and these are getting more rare and rare to come by as time is going on. And let me just get one out for you, just so I can show you. I should have really had these out the box, but this one I have to keep it in the box because I have a feeling that this is going to be worth something. Yeah,
man.
I paid. It just looks nice. It's got the stuff. Yeah, it's really nice, and it's all in color as well. Is the battery dead on that?
Yeah, Nick said he bought one. Nick said he bought one of those.
Yeah, these are becoming a bit more pricey. I think the battery's dead in that, but USB Type-C charging. I don't know if it's fast charging itself. Yeah, Type-C, bro. Yeah, Nintendo come correct.
And Nintendo Type-C.
It feels really comfortable, really good in that, and it only comes with 3 games. That's the issue.
Okay.
Now, we talk about this in the retro community all the time. They could have done better with this with Nintendo. They could have literally done something where they could have put at least 30 games Nintendo originals, but
they're not gonna do that. They want you to buy them.
How much is Nintendo trying to sell those for?
So this one, I got this on Game, and it was 45. Some people were paying 50.
Okay.
And now you'd probably be lucky if you see one for that price. Very lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, they're definitely going up in price.
They sold out straight away, innit? Sold. Done.
Straight away.
Gone. That's it. Sold.
You might find some around still if you're lucky. Like I say, if you're lucky, you might find some around. But we know what Nintendo are like. They could have quite easily made more games with it, but them being them, they're probably waiting for another important day to come around, and they might release like a Zelda one where it's got maybe the old Zelda games on there. But that's how Nintendo go. So good old AliExpress in China, they made their version of it, and look, if you just compare the boxes, you can see how.
Like guys, you man literally printed the thing again.
Yeah,
they printed it, and then they deleted color screen and put game console. They deleted everything on the left and put game and console. No, wait. Let's read it properly.
Look at the clouds. Look at the clouds.
Look at the clouds. Oh, they copy and pasted. This man put game and console. They just put and console. They didn't put game console. They said game and console. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, game and console. And so I'll quickly open this one up to you as well. So they came through where Nintendo did not, and the reason why I say that is because this has 1,000 games on it.
Ooh,
1,000
games.
Which games?
This is actually so it would be the same NES system. So it's got 500 games more than what I just showed you on the last device.
Okay.
Big screen.
I like the gold finish.
Yeah, but it's like it peels off. It's like some cheap. It's it's not like that. It's not that metal plating that Nintendo would normally use. But look, just a quick size comparison. Nintendo's version, AliExpress special.
Look at it.
Okay.
Oh, man. They made a bigger one.
Look at it go.
Wow.
Micro USB.
Oh, they got microed it. They couldn't get the C. I hear it.
The menu is, you can barely see it there because it's so bright. But yeah, so if I press start on here, you can't see it, but there's like 100 games, 1,000 games. Sorry,
1,000 games.
Yeah, 1,000 of your NES classics
what's
on
the
there.
comparison between the two?
Everything.
150. How much is the Chinese version?
I think this was $11 something.
Oh my god, fam!
I featured it on my I featured it on my channel. I even opened it up because sometimes they put micro SD cards in them, and that means that you can switch the games out.
Yeah.
Very as a popular YouTuber that I follow would say, it's very naughty.
Yeah.
Them ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and the added bonus with this is actually you can plug it into your TV.
Like a Switch.
Oh, like a Switch.
HDMI.
So you'd use this as the controller, and then you'd be like on your big screen, be one player.
That's cool.
That is cheeky.
It would be one player.
Yeah, I like it.
That is cheeky.
And plug into your TV. It's basically a retro Switch. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, retro Switch.
Which is funny because it's really some of these super cheap budget ones.
Yeah, good.
These super cheap budget ones, they seem to plug into TVs a lot, and it's harder to find with some of the more expensive ones. We've got this one was really popular. Like the hype around this particular device was so big.
What's this about? Yeah.
So this is the Retroid Pocket 2.
Okay.
Again, I could turn it on, but you probably wouldn't see the screen, so I'll just talk about it. This company was really good because they really listened to the community in what they wanted. It feels really comfortable. So you got your R2, your L2 triggers on there.
That's nice.
Yeah, USB Type-C charging, SD card slot.
Nice.
And one of the best features on here is that it's literally ready to play out the box.
Nice.
So there's no going on the internet. I have to
no faffing about
and pattern and get the BIOS set up and whatever. That is just
now. Right here, if I hold it to the side like that,
you can see that. What's that?
This plays everything up to PSP, so we're talking PSP and before. So Dreamcast is on here, N64 is on here.
What's that game that's playing right now? What is that racing game?
Oh, that's Ridge Racer. Do you remember Ridge Racer 2 on the PSP?
Yeah. I thought that was Ridge Racer. Yeah.
My favorite, actually, is my favorite driving game. It's just I play that and I could just fall asleep. It's just smooth. The music's good. But anyway, so yeah, and you literally just run through it, and it's just got game after game. Obviously, you can't really see.
I can see it kind of moving. So is that the home screen where it shows you a preview of the game?
Yeah, so
It shows
each
you
game has got
actual
its own
preview.
video box art. So as you go through the systems with the games, you'll see your preview of that game.
Oh no, that's nice.
They've
And how
allowed
much is
it.
that?
So this one, shoot, how much did I pay? I think this was like $80 something. So I got mine before actually it got released of first batch. So they did a few of them where you could like just quickly get them, and then they did the first proper batch after that. This was one of the earliest models, so I didn't get the firmware update for it, but I don't particularly need it. I'm just quite satisfied.
Have you done a video on this?
There's a video, and there's a few videos on this.
In the video, does it show you do you show the menu and stuff?
Yeah, I'll show you the menu. I'll show you the gameplay, all of that.
Nice.
Let me find the video because I can show the stream the video. So let me find the video.
I can't remember what the title's called, but what they've done is they've made it quite technical as well. So it's got, you can boot it in 2 separate OSs.
Really?
Yeah, so Retroid, which is what you see here, they've got their own OS, which is cheeky, and I'll tell you why. It comes with games already built on there.
That's crazy.
Okay.
And it has its own game store, which you don't pay for games.
Oh, you don't pay?
Oh. So you can download.
You can just download games onto there, and that's what they've shipped out. And it boots into Android.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's got Android on there.
Yeah, so it's got Android on there. So if you wanted to use your own standalone emulators, because some people want to put their own stuff on there, their own front ends, their own launchers and stuff, then they can do that with this particular device, and I think that's cool. It gives it some freedom. Yeah. So
let me show Let me show some of the video. Let me show you some of the video. 1 second, because I found a video. You got a pocket test too, where you're testing testing the PSP stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
I like that.
Hold on the stream.
If it's the unboxing one, then I would have mentioned the price.
Faces, working the magic. yeah. Hold on.
We saying alchemist face.
Hold on. Working some magic. Hold on. Yeah,
concocting quickly.
I found it. All right, stream. Give me 2 seconds. Watch. Boom. Right now, this is the video. I haven't put the sound up in the video, but I can put the sound up, but I haven't. Yeah. But look. You can see man playing. What you playing here? Pac-Man. You're playing Pac-Man, innit?
I don't even know.
Mega Man. Oh yeah, you can't see it.
Mega Man. That's Mega Man.
I can see it through the stream.
We're watching it through the stream, but that's Mega Man. What I'm seeing now is Mega Man.
Yeah, Mega Man. That must be That's PSP.
Bro, you know how clean that looks.
Yeah, it is super crisp for PSP, which is one of the hardest systems to get perfect anyway.
Oh yeah, I just want to give you a compliment. Your thumbnails are lit. I just want to say that because when I looked at it, I went, ooh, okay.
I use Canva, Canva's free.
Oh, you saying? Yeah.
Canva.
Yeah, Canva. So literally, you can just like make your own pictures, which is what I do.
Hey, what's going on, Cuban?
Okay.
What's going on, Catriona?
Yes, what's good?
She came.
He was an alright lad, overpaid for a knockoff cop resold from China. Lethal fire damage sustained. What's good, 75 Starfish? Is man playing? Man's playing Metal Gear Solid.
Man is genuinely playing Metal Gear Solid.
Fam, you're playing Metal Gear Solid. Hold on, let me share my screen.
No way.
What man like? Yeah. So that's Metal. I'm sorry, I got caught into the chat. I need to not read the chat. So that was Metal Gear Solid for PSP. That game was good, you know. It was really good.
But man's playing Metal Gear Solid. Calm.
And the graphics are decent. Unknown on 30 PS. Don't worry, soon.
Yeah, we do some more Castle Crashers soon, bro.
We'll do that soon. Don't worry, bro. We'll do that.
75 Starfish has just come in. He said, "What kind of Switch is that?"
It's not a Switch. But it uses Nintendo Switch analogs.
Ooh,
you can buy those. So from wherever.
Okay.
But they come with those on there because.
Can I plug this one to the TV?
Yes, you can. So this is one of the few where, and it's actually micro HDMI and then into large HDMI, which goes into TV.
I got one of those. What's that? Oh, Metal Slugs.
Yeah, Metal Slug X, isn't it?
Oh, sick.
Okay.
So I've also heard as well, and I haven't really tested it myself, but you can put a USB controller into here as well, so you could have 2 players potentially.
No way.
But even still, the new updated version, which is the firmware that I haven't downloaded yet,
Yeah.
It allows for Wi-Fi play, so local connection.
Oh.
Don't.
Boom, bam.
Ooh.
No,
Wait,
yeah,
couple
they're
questions,
keeping up.
couple
They're keeping
questions.
ahead of the times, man.
And
Couple
I got one of the basic colors, like which is yellow. There's 3 basic colors. I think it's yellow, pink, and sort of like a teal kind of color. But they've got some off the chain colors. Like I don't know if you remember the ice kind of blue that the N64 used to have. They got all that.
Yeah.
They got Sega Master System themes. They went in SNES themes. They went in, and
Couple men are saying, how much is it? Couple men are saying, what? Do you know what chip is kind of running?
I believe it's is it the 3326 chip? I've seen so many of these, I can't even remember. But if you check the video, I always leave a specs of what the system is and what is in there, including the price.
What game's this one? What game's this one?
Have you not played this? This is obscure. It's one of the best survival horrors on the PSP.
It looks very clean and
and all of these games are already preloaded into the machine.
That's preloaded, yeah.
Oh, bro.
this keeps getting better and better, isn't it?
Certified stuff
Everything's
is said,
hearing.
how much
Now, here's the thing though. Because they change all the time, I don't know if everybody gets the same games.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But you get something, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, Chris is saying.
And that's $80.
If I remember correctly, it is.
Yeah,
I don't know
that.
now, but at the time it was around that. But it's in the video because I don't want to give the incorrect information.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was around 80. Did you say?
And that's kind of the standard kind of price for a half decent one anyway, or for a fairly decent one.
Yeah,
You'll be paying over £50 for a decent handheld. And you know, if you've got a love for retro gaming, it's
worth the money. Yeah,
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
But the issue is that we're having and that everybody's facing right now is because they're making so many of them with the same chipset over and over again. You end up buying the same thing. And I mean, it's all right for me to do it because, you know, I have a YouTube channel which I could show you, which would, you know, you could decide on whether or not you want to purchase it or not. But there's no real value in buying all of these at once. Like, you know, you just end up having the same thing over and over and over again.
It's just about getting the right one for you.
What I tend to do is I will keep the unusual ones or the really good ones.
Yeah.
But I showcase as many as I can.
That looks like a keeper, that one though. That one looks like a keeper.
Yeah, no, that one's definitely good, and it's like most YouTube channels that are in the retro gaming community will say that this is definitely a go-to device.
Sick.
Especially in that price range, it's really good. It offers a lot. It's Bluetooth compatible as well. Yeah, that one's my favorite. You can map your own buttons and stuff. There's a whole load of features on there that you can do.
So if it's Bluetooth compatible, does that mean I could connect my Xbox controller to it?
You should theatrically, you should be able to. I haven't tried it yet, but you should be able to.
Boy, I have to try it, bro. Just let me know, bro.
It's like, the thing is, it's like, I will say, look, I should make a video on this, but I never get around to doing it because another blasted handheld just came out a day before.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's like, this is the new thing. No, because tomorrow they're going to release another one. That will be the new thing.
Oh, you got work cut out for you, boy.
Yeah,
so that's Retroid Pocket. They do, and this is their second.
Retroid Pocket 2.
This is the 2. The first one, the one that I got, it didn't allow you to boot into Android, so there wasn't much room for changing stuff in there, especially if I'm not particularly savvy.
That's a good question.
Sorry to cut you off. Yeah, Tyrian's just asked, what if they go wrong? Is there a troubleshooting site?
That's a good question.
Are there any?
And so this is the great thing. So with the retro community, and this is one of the things I love the most, is that the community is so big. People are just helpful the majority of the time. And so you probably find some information on GitHub, or you just Google whatever that is. And the big YouTubers will have like a Discord, and you know, you could talk about the issues that you're having there. Even I've had to use it a few times. So yeah, there is always a way out. Usually. Now
he's brought up another question. How reliable are these things?
They're pretty reliable. I mean, you know, it's an electronic device. I wouldn't say go around dropping them because I've actually like, the thing that's annoying about this one is that I've dropped it a few times and I'm vexed. So it's got a piece, but it works fine. So yeah, they're pretty reliable. But not all devices are easy to use. Some of them, they do take a lot of work. And I'll give you an example. Now, this one right here, this is the RK 2020. I've actually done a video. I've done several videos on this when I started the YouTube channel, and it used to be black, but I sprayed it white.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like a rubber spray that I sprayed on it, but I digress. So this one here it gave me some trouble because I didn't understand how these things worked. I always played retro games, but I never did retro emulation like this. And so the good thing about these is if you get anything wrong, chances are it's the SD card that you get that's supplied with it. All your firmware, all the games, they come on these SD cards. All the firmware goes on the SD card. Nothing is on the actual device. This just plays it. Everything you need is on here. So it's happened to me numerous times where I've put a firmware on here and for some reason I've jacked it up. I just erase it and reflash the firmware back onto the SD card. We're back in the game. So there's a lot of things that can be fixed software-wise. Hardware-wise, that's a different story.
Yeah,
if something breaks, then you're trying to contact China. Don't be too surprised if you don't get any response, man.
AliExpress it's not good.
But this is the gamble you take because you're buying something like this and it's not always going to be the best. It's not always going to be reliable. Like, I mean, I'm lucky. The majority, in fact, all the devices I've got, I've never had any issues. And if I have, I've been able to find a help or a fix. But if you tell me, oh, my screen's doing this, bruv.
It's done. What can I do? What can I do?
That's the risk, though. That is the risk.
You gotta know what you're buying, man. You gotta know what you're paying for. So
remember, it's being shipped over. It's not like going to your local store or like.
So you can get mashed up in transit.
I've seen loads of horror stories. Just the other day, there's a gentleman that I follow called Retro Dodo, and he's like a big go-to point in the gaming industry. And he got one, and it came, and the screen was jacked up. But when you see how they packaged it, they didn't really.
They didn't. They just put it into bubble wrap, and then it just bounced around the whole way over.
But this is the thing. This is the risk you take, and with that in mind. Sometimes you got to know when to cut your losses. Like if you get it, if I order one and it's broken, I'll be annoyed. But hey, you pay for what you get in it. If you're paying Nintendo Switch money, then you're gonna get that service.
Yeah. Is there any of them that are Nintendo Switch money? Or close? Show me the big boy. Show me the big boy. That's big P.
Already.
No, just drop it. Let's drop it. It's
so
big P.
This one here. I love this
big
machine, So this one here, this was the big boy in the day. This came out in 2017, and I only got it last year, and it's held up even till now. And basically, it's got a really powerful chipset.
Yeah.
I don't remember all the numbers, but what I'll tell you is that I think it comes with 6 gig RAM, and it's like 65 gig of storage space.
6 gig RAM.
And expandable to 250 gig SD card you could put in there.
Nice.
And this plays anything from GameCube below.
What's it called? Yeah, have you got you got a video? You must have one.
Yeah, the Moki i7S.
Okay.
That looks nice.
And this, this plays, as I say, it plays everything up to Nintendo GameCube. And the good thing is it's full on Android because they don't register this as a gaming device, even though it looks like one. It's actually a mobile phone.
That's mental.
Yeah, so I could use this as a phone, and I've got a speaker right here, and it would just be mad. Plus, it's got a camera. Camera's
let me try to show some play, innit?
Camera's actually pretty good, front and back. It's actually decent, and this cost me $320.
Ooh. $320. That's Switch money.
Ooh,
that's Switch money, basically.
Switch money.
Let me show some gameplay.
Now,
Switch money, It
emulates everything. It emulates very, very well. It can emulate Nintendo Wii, but that would take tweaking. This is one of those devices where I got along really well with it because I understand how Android works. But for those of you that are not fully savvy with Android and stuff like that, it's easy once you just watch some tutorials and learn how to do things. But this is not play out of the box. It's not.
No, it's not. So it is patterning. It is sorting out.
Okay.
It can be sort of play out the box because it's Android, full on Android. So, and that's the main reason why I got it, because I love playing Android games. Like especially that Call of Duty, I'd be smashing that game all day, bruv.
Yeah, bro, that's big
So-
bank, bro. That's
Yeah,
big bank,
that's
bro.
That's a lot
That's
of
bank,
money.
bro.
Yeah.
That's free.
300,
Look, let's play
yeah.
Street Fighter 4. No way, you're playing Street Fighter 4 calmly.
Yeah. Oh, that's Nintendo DS emulation
Yeah,
or 3DS emulation. So
3DS.
you can play 3DS on there. So yeah, Street Fighter 4. And this is one of my favorites. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
I
a
take
big
this
one.
everywhere. It's the same size. I think the screen is bigger. I don't really know how big the Switch Lite screen is, but yeah, I think it's a bigger screen than the Switch Lite. It's the same size but a bigger screen.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know the 3DS had Street Fighter.
Yeah, bruv. And the thing that's annoying about that stupid game, you know how you hate those auto commands? It's got those. So when you tap the bottom screen, yeah, you tap it and it's doing like an ultra or something stupid like that.
Oh, combo, swagged it. Oh, look at
I
the
stopped.
Oh, look at the
I,
shotgun.
I stopped playing that online, bruv.
Can you play this online?
Yeah, it's an online game.
So wait, you could go online with that device.
Oh, not this one. No,
about to
sorry.
say.
Not this one. But if you had an original 3DS, then yeah, you could. It is online.
Okay.
And that's that Pokemon that came out as well, and it runs really well. Sometimes it can be glitchy on really stressful games, but it works pretty well the majority of the time.
Hey, chat, you are dumb, you know. You are dumb. You are dumb. You are dumb, chat. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. What's going on? Another one. We got the next one there.
I've got loads. I mean, it depends on what you want to see. I mean,
show me a mid-range, like.
So I would class this as mid-range.
Alright.
I'll show you this one as well.
That looks like a SNES pad.
Yes.
Yep, and it's not that much dissimilar. It's got two a pair of L&R triggers on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So this is when it goes back to me saying to you that the majority of these companies are all using the same chipset. I believe it's the 3326 chipset, and this plays everything up to PSP.
Okay.
Oh,
So what's that one called?
This one's called the Pocket Go S30, and I've featured this on the channel as well. It comes with standard buttons, so I think the buttons were purple, but I changed it to the SNES buttons. So I did a tutorial on how to do that as well. But
dope.
and it's got a decent like launcher screen, so it shows you. This one's pretty much pick up and play straight out of the box.
Nice.
That is nice.
And there's room to update firmwares and all kinds of stuff. There's a load of great YouTube channels out there where they show you how to do all of these things. So it's got loads of systems on there.
Dope.
Loads.
That is very dope.
I see
And,
PSP.
it's got PSP, Neo Geo Pocket, PlayStation 1, Sega Dreamcast, N64, all of that.
Nice.
So that's another one there. And that actually is probably one of the cheaper ones. I think this is like £65. That's what I paid for it. I believe it's about £65. But you'd have to go to the channel to find out. But that took forever to get here. I think I was one of the last YouTubers in the community to get this thing. It took me forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Game Boy Advance. I'm seeing MAME. Ooh.
Yeah,
MAME,
you got MAME. Yeah, and CPS 1, 2, and 3. So we're talking things like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs up to Street Fighter Third Strike.
So we got original PlayStation as well, so we can run Tekken.
No.
Yeah,
fully run Tekken.
Yeah, all your siphon filter, all of that.
Now, on a bit of a controversy, I don't know if it's controversial, just on a bit of a thing. Now, how do games like that play? Like, if you're running Tekken on that, is it up to speed? And I'm not jumping like.
I'm gonna say PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 is one of the easiest to emulate. PSP, on the other hand, is way more difficult. Yeah. It's sort of like the between PS1 and PS2 almost. That's what it feels like, even when I was playing it on the system. Except on the system, the actual PSP system, it ran flawlessly because it's obviously that system. Yeah. But on these devices, PSP can be very, very temperamental. And we're not even going to get into PS2 emulation. That's very, very difficult. You won't find
I heard about PS2 emulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sega Saturn can be a bit tricky as well.
You got nothing for PS2? There's nothing?
I've got nothing. This is capable, but I don't know if it's because the power's not enough. Maybe it is, but the emulation is really slow. So I tried to play Bully on that, and it was really difficult.
Ooh, man, tried to play Bully. That's a heavy game though. For handheld device, that'd be a heavy game.
That's
but then it runs Nintendo GameCube.
Nintendo Switch now couldn't run Bully. How about that? Yeah.
What?
Nintendo Switch now couldn't run Bully. Yeah.
Not the PS2 Bully. No, maybe the Android Bully, because people. Oh yeah, they're flashing. They're hacking Nintendo Switches to play Android stuff as well. So you can actually have an Android firmware on your Switch, because is it the NVIDIA chip that's in there? Something along those lines.
Yeah. Chris is saying jailbreak the PS3 and you can run PS2 fine. Yeah, but a PS3 like that's.
But with that though, I swear if you had a Japanese PS3, it was already reverse compatible. I swear my cousin
had PS3 reverse compatible anyway, wasn't it? Back
in Japan it was, but I don't remember it being here like that.
Good.
People tried it. I don't think it worked.
No, you can try, but you won't be able. Yeah, it wasn't reverse compatible. It's bad. Nintendo Switch could definitely run Bully. Oh, Cuban! Look, my camera's gone all funny now. Why did Cuban say that? Now my camera's gone funny. Cuban, why did you say that?
You're looking all green over there, man.
He's looking all green with envy, like, nah.
Cuban, you shouldn't have said that. You messed up my camera. Why did you say that?
Green
Cuban.
screen and that.
My camera's dead now. It's gone. It died. Hold on. Wait, did it really die? Hold on.
No
I
way.
said, wait, hold on. Did it actually die?
It's back.
I didn't mention though, with this one, you see there's a USB port in there. You can put a Wi-Fi dongle in there, and that enables you to download things like new themes and new skins and box arts and stuff for this particular device, which is really cool. In fact, a lot of these allow that, which is pretty cool.
So you can just basically customize them.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Customizable.
We like to be able to customize stuff, and you know.
So wait, Faith, you're telling me that Bully, you're telling me that Bully is more complicated than The Witcher 3?
Fam.
Wait,
let me
no,
explain.
because The Witcher 3 can be handled on the Switch.
The Witcher 3's graphics is rubbish.
It's not.
The Witcher 3's graphics are PS like 2.
No, you've lied. Oh, you've gone and lied.
Lads,
you've gone and lied,
Witcher
bro.
3 graphics is like
You've
PS2,
lied.
bro.
You've lied.
That's not even like.
You've lied.
Fam, it doesn't even look as great as Tekken 1.
It's
like,
PS4. It's PS4 first year graphics.
Now, and listen, remember, everything for the Nintendo Switch has to be downgraded. Yeah, everything up to date has to be downgraded. That's why you can't see GTA 5 on it, because you can't downgrade it enough. Yeah, GTA 5 would look worse than San Andreas on that console. I'm sorry.
But The Witcher 3 is more detailed than GTA 5.
Fam, you're gonna make me want to download The Witcher 3 and see if it actually plays half decent. I swear to God, that bro. Today, sorry to be that guy. Today, I watched the Apex comparison between the PC and the Switch. Wow.
Yeah, but the PC destroys everything.
No, but bro,
consoles can't compete with the PC.
This doesn't even look as good as a base PS4. Like it's awful, bruv. Like it's awful. Like Wraith has no detail. She's just colors. She has no detail. Man, like she wears leather jackets, innit? And then on the PS4, you can see like the leather jacket creases and that, and you can see like little details. On the Switch, nothing. She just white, like no leather. You can't tell. 30 FPS is at 720 for Apex. I thought they forced that. EA, you forced that. That's EA. That's not even Respawn. That's EA, man. You might force that, guys. No disrespect to the Switch, but it's not disrespect to the Switch. It's just an underpowered console. Let's just be honest. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. No man, tell me if I'm wrong, please.
I'm gonna interject and say they could have, but this is Nintendo, man. This is Nintendo, isn't it?
We can bandana gang.
The money's in making duplicates.
Bianca, I'm just staying quiet, you know. I can't even lie.
And I love the Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just staying quiet because
you lied.
Nintendo's not gonna be, they're not gonna get disrespected on the major players
No.
channel, fam. We're not
I'm
doing
not
that, bro.
disrespecting. I'm just being honest.
No.
All right, look. You know what? Me and the man them have these arguments all the time.
Yes.
In the group chat, we argue so often. Like yesterday's
It's
argument.
so funny.
Yesterday's argument, just a quick touch on it without even getting into it too tough, was Microsoft buying Bethesda. My opinion is that ain't nothing to me. These men were telling me that it's like the most amazing thing ever for Microsoft. That ain't jack. That is my opinion. Because all you got is Fallout. Woo. Yeah? Like, the last Fallout was trash. Guys.
Because man's
let me
got
stop, because me and Greasy will start arguing again. Sorry,
yeah,
SW.
Greasy,
My guy, let's continue. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'ma just stay quiet, fam.
So I don't even know where to continue. There's so much. So all right, there are some legitimate consoles out there where they're not knockoffs. They actually do come out, and I don't know if anybody's heard of Evercade before. You might have seen it for us in the UK.
Evercade?
Yeah, Evercade. I'm just trying to find my remote because my monitor's about to try to turn
Bianca
itself
knows
off.
already, man.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh no, it's turned off. But hopefully you can still see me.
Yeah.
Evercade. You find them in August, most likely, and they produce this. So,
oh, that comes out. That looks a bit classy. The way they've done that.
From August.
Yeah, you may still be able to pick them up from August and in game.
Oh, these men put money into their production. Oh,
no, because this is really nice. It's not anything like Dreamcast levels or anything like that. This is to bring back the whole nostalgic feeling about using cartridges. So,
Okay.
in particular pack, you can get 3 separate cartridges, and I've got it in foil because I'm trying to keep it neat.
Yeah.
When in the old house where I used to live, all my videos were done in the basement, and I didn't want anything to affect it. But that's why it's all wrapped up like this. But
Okay.
hang on a second, my Discord's going a bit crazy.
Yeah, Discord. Always
Yeah.
up, bro.
So-
Yeah.
Discord, patent
Always
yourself.
trying it. Yeah.
Sort yourself out, lad.
So-
Man will start using Zoom. Don't let me use Zoom, lad.
You get 3 cartridges on here. One will be like Atari Classics. Another one will be Interplay Classics with the likes of Earthworm Jim. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Of course.
Yeah,
And
of
then
course.
you've got
I started
Namco
gaming from
Museum.
that Atari.
They put a lot of effort into this one, and these just flew off the shelf immediately. And I was lucky to find this premium version. So the base version, it starts at £50, and I think you get like 1 cartridge. The premium version, which is this one, it comes with 3, and I think the cartridges have anywhere from 4 to maybe 6 games.
Wait.
And
Per cartridge.
yeah, per cartridge.
What does the cartridge look like? Is it big?
It's really dinky. It's really small. So again, my channel, I've got a video unboxing. It's about that big, yeah, and it's really cool. It clips in the top. Yeah, it's really cool. Really well built. Very sturdy. Like,
That's sick.
so this is a legit console, and the presentation in there again, like if you see the video, you'll see me opening it. The box is really nice.
Yeah.
And
Okay, yeah.
Dope.
I paid £75 for this.
Oh, okay.
You try and find it on
Okay.
eBay, you might be lucky if you find it for under £100 already.
Mad.
Okay, a little investment again.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then
Go on.
we've got the baby,
Oh, the
Ooh.
Game Gear thing, the Sega thing.
the Game
How much
Gear
did
Micro.
Yeah.
how much did they try to sell that for?
That was some big money, some mad thing.
It's big money now, but back when I got it, it was £50.
Okay.
And they did it
Okay.
again. They did what Nintendo did. They limited the games, but what they done is they released 5 versions. So you got this one, the blue, the red, the yellow, and the black.
Yeah, they all
and
got
then
different
it's
games in them, innit?
limited. Yeah, they've all got different games, different libraries, and then they released a white one.
Have you
When
unboxed
I-
this on your channel?
I'll tell you- Yeah, I've got an unboxing on that, but I can actually take this one out as well. But I've got an unboxing. It's not. I don't keep the batteries in it for obvious
Let me
reasons.
pre the
But
unboxing.
it's really small. Like
Let me pre the unboxing as well, so the stream can see it more and more.
the detail in it is very. Even the buttons, they feel like how the Game Gear used to feel back in the day. Like,
Game
even down
Gear
to
was
the power
quality,
button.
You know? Game
That
Gear
reminds me
was
of a
Yeah, it was.
pager, them old school pages.
old page.
Yeah.
You know what that looks like? It looks
But-
like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
because the
Tamagotchi.
screen is so tiny. It takes 2 AA batteries. or AAA
Oh.
batteries. Sorry, 2 AAA batteries, and it's in full color display. The issue is that this look at the thumbnail.
The screen is
look at
very
the screen.
small. Yeah.
So what Sega done is they built. This is I think for their 70th anniversary. They built something called a big window where you attach it and it makes the screen bigger.
and it amplifies.
I had one of those on a
yeah,
Game Boy.
yeah,
I had
was
one of
sick.
those on a Game Boy.
Oh, did anyone have the Game Boy TV add-on?
Yes.
The
I
Game
never
Gear,
had
Game
that,
Gear,
but I did have
Game
it on the
Gear.
Game Gear back
Yeah,
in the
Game
day.
Gear, not Game Boy, Game Gear TV add-on.
I
I
had
saw
the
a guy
Game
with
Boy
one. I
thing.
was jealous.
Man like D-Money in the
I
building.
typed
on,
D-Money in the
Jay.
building. Oh, yeah, I've
Man
got
like
an
Nick.
unboxing video. I typed CD Stanley.
Come on, family.
So that was one of the legit things. Yeah, and there's the video there. So
Yeah.
you know, I still collect my Game Boys. I get a little bit involved with modding my Game Boys. I mean, like I show you this one here, you'll notice that the screen is different. And I recently did a video where I was repairing it. I don't know if you remember where the lines used to come in or something would be missing. I managed to figure out how to fix that.
In the way, and the bare pixels was missing.
Yeah,
It used to be
but
weird and that. So go off.
I learned with the help of some YouTubers, the University of YouTube, I figured out how to fix it.
Jeez!
Nice.
Schooling, man.
Yeah.
Schooling, man.
Mhm.
Wait, listen, YouTube
Let me-
is the most
let me-
educational place on the planet.
It's the best university ever.
Definitely.
Hey, bruv,
I
look,
know.
look at the Game Gears moving. Did Jeff tweet?
Yo,
Let me see.
I Jeff tweeted.
hold on. I'm trying to look now.
He tweeted.
No, he hasn't tweeted, but it's 10 o'clock. So
Oh yeah, he just. Tweeted.
Oh, here we go.
He just tweeted just now. All right.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
You had the vision, fam.
I looked at the time and went, oh.
Let me do a ting. Studio mode.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let me do.
There's so much to
You
talk
saved
about,
money.
but we'll catch up. With
Yeah,
that.
we'll catch up.
There's so
Oh.
much. Oh my gosh.
I will
There's so
just
much
say
information.
Wait.
that I've got.
Space is
I've got.
only available on iOS and Android for now. We're working to bring it to Twitter.com. What?
I don't know
Guys.
what that means.
Guys.
Oh, don't
Why
kill
are
us,
you
please.
doing
Don't
doing
this?
Is that not a YouTube thing then? Is that what they're saying or?
Hold on 1 second. Let me see what I've got. Let me see what I can do. I can see what I can do.
But yeah, SW, you got loads of information.
Yeah, bro.
There's a new device coming out. It's a handheld device, and I'm hopefully gonna get that as soon as I can. It's part of an Indiegogo that I was backing, and it plays AAA games.
Oh, sick.
Right. So
Definitely have to keep us posted on that one
Please.
when you
Resident
do a video.
Evil 3. There's videos already out with it. They sent out some
Okay.
additions to some of these big YouTubers, and it's called the Ioneo, but it's the big thing.
So what game has got your interest on there, if any?
I'm a massive Resident Evil fan, so to be able to play full Resident Evil 3 in the palm of my hand, I've just been in my bed and that.
Sick.
Mad.
Easy, innit? That's good for me. That's good for me. And because it's Windows 10, you've got full access to Steam and all of those games and everything else like that. So I'm looking forward to playing some modded games and that. So yeah.
Okay, exciting.
Sick.
sorry, boys.
With the wizards at work.
I'm just trying to
We're
do
trying
something.
to-
Alright.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to.
We can control shift. and
Can you
I.
see? Can you see? Can you see what's going on, Face?
Basically, it's a podcast. They tried to turn it into a podcast, but a podcast on Twitter, and you can only do it in your with your mobile.
Oh,
How
not even
silly
your
is this?
iPad, because I've been
That's
pressing
mad.
with the iPad and.
You can only do it with your mobile. Twitter is stupid.
Are you being really, guys?
Right. All right. Listen. Can you hear that?
I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear that loud and clear? Chat. Can you hear that loud and clear?
This is so good. Like we're hoping people will be as excited as us, and in the end,
Can we hear that, chat?
there are lots of
Yeah.
fans around here, and
Chat can hear that, right?
old arcade games fans as well. So yeah, we're pretty happy.
I can hear it.
It's kind of true. It goes a bit beyond our expectations.
Right. So the
to be
guy
honest.
speaking
So
now,
it's
his name
really
is
great.
Cyril Lambert. He's the .emu guy.
Sorry, if I could just add, like, yeah, this has been like a long time coming. Like, we've been working hard on getting this project going, and you always wonder if you're crazy to pursue it, and yeah, putting it out there, it's always kind of like that moment of truth where like it either works or it doesn't. And luckily, yesterday I think it was proof that yeah, we were onto something when we decided to pursue this project.
This is the Turtles thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was a video,
it
but
took us 7 months to create this trailer, basically.
Wow.
it took him 7 months to create a trailer.
You guys nailed it, because I heard I was talking to someone that like got briefed on that it was happening, but they didn't see the trailer. And they saw the trailer, like, oh my god, it's like that just put it over the top. And I didn't know anything.
These lot swagged it.
They swagged it.
They swagged
We
it.
wanted to see some
We wanted to
action.
see something. They
Yeah.
killed it. Do you know the only thing I'm concerned about is what Dan just said. If you're gonna mention Streets of Rage DLC, you're gonna mention it with Jeff Keighley, right?
You know why everyone responded so great to it, right?
Jeff Keighley gonna ask you it.
Games over the years, but
He can't not ask you it.
So tell me a bit about like the backstory, even Jeff on your side, like you know.
Do you get what I mean?
Done, like, a lot of cool games.
Look, Streets of Rage. He's already mentioned it.
What was like?
Okay.
You must have been a fan of the games growing up, I guess, or I'm curious, like where your love of Turtles came from.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think like a lot of us, like we grew up playing.
They swagged
the
it though.
arcades
They
and
made it
all
swag.
our coins.
Like,
Yeah.
And,
I wanted to see
like,
video.
even never beating,
These man
like,
could
the
have done
first
what we're
level
doing now.
and just
Discord.
spending all your coins in there.
Like, guys.
And then like the Super Nintendo version.
Alright, big up
I
ads.
remember, like, spending my
Big up ads.
every lunch break
Come on, G.
with that game, and
Pick up Jordan.
yeah, it was always like one of those games that really stood out to me. And at one
So
point,
who's getting that TMMT?
Like we used
It
to
comes
work
out.
at.
I'm not, because
some of
I
us used
don't
to work
game
at
anymore.
Ubisoft, and,
Oh, we're definitely getting
we
it.
got
It's
the
got to be
chance
4 player. If
100%.
it's not 4 player, that's stupid.
The TMNT Game Boy Advance title, which is based on the 3D movie.
Yeah.
And that was really exciting, but like we were still
These
kind
man doing
of,
Twitter
like,
calls,
not
lad.
satisfied
Yeah,
because
bro.
back then like, the Game Boy Advance was kind of tricky to play multiplayer.
Fam,
Yeah, I'm not involved.
I
But
deep it.
Skip
These
that,
man
that
doing
feature.
Twitter calls
So it was
that you can
basically
just
a
join.
single-player Turtles games, a game which is
These man couldn't
still
link
not,
up in Zoom
It's not the perfect
Yeah, even the Zoom.
and do it live.
game in my
hey,
opinion.
Togo, big up G.
Then we
What?
got the chance
Zoom
to
is
work
free.
on Scott Pilgrim, which
Fam,
that was like as close.
this man, I got Togo. Traeger released yesterday and you thought they were dropping more next day. Fam,
No,
obviously.
it was more time. It was more time.
Like, we
More for the
kept,
Nah, listen.
Rage
Streets.
DLC.
Let me explain.
And,
This
back then,
game
I think
has
I
no
didn't
choice
have
but
the
to be
rights,
4-player
and they did,
online
a few
co-op.
titles with
Yeah,
Do
don't.
not have a
Just
choice.
whenever we're back to
So
Yeah.
let's not even worry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't drop Turtles with 4 Turtles and then make it
eventually,
2-player.
No.
I think
I would arguably
Nickelodeon allowed us to
not
pitch
really want the game
the
as
game
much.
to them.
To be fair.
I think they immediately saw
It
that,
can't
like,
be.
we were huge fans of the game, and somehow
They'll probably show more
we
in
found
June.
out that .mu is also pursuing that game. And I remember
Nick's
meeting
talking
at
about
GDC where, like, I don't
TMNT
know how this
DLC
came up,
already.
I think,
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey, Nick.
I was having lunch with the guys from
Hey,
Limited Run
Nick.
Games, basically.
Slow
Hold
down.
on, hold on.
And they knew that in the morning I just had a meeting with Nickelodeon, and I knew there was another studio pitching a project, and thanks to Limited Run Games, I knew who it was, and it was Tribute Games, and I knew Tribute Games. I didn't know them personally at the time, but I knew their games.
Personally.
I need to contact them right now. Okay, do you have their email? And in the afternoon, we met in a hotel in San Francisco.
Oh wow! So this obviously, was probably 2 years ago.
Oh,
I
so
guess,
them man
right?
were pitching the game to
3 years
Nickelodeon.
ago, actually.
Yeah, I think
2
it was
different
3 years.
studios was pitching the game to Nickelodeon.
But yeah, so we decided to kind of join forces
And then they just joined forces and say, let's do it together.
kind of combine our strengths. Like .mu's, they have a really good backstory and like some really cool retro titles that they worked on, and like our love for pixel art and whatnot, and decided to
Do you think it should have been
do
pixel
another
art though,
pitch to
boys?
Nickelodeon, and,
I don't mind the way it
yeah,
looks
this,
now.
This time it worked out.
That's so awesome. Yeah. 'cause
Don't you think?
obviously,
I thought it was gonna
Phil,
be
you
in Street
guys
Stage
have
4
done
style. I
amazing stuff.
can't
Like
lie.
even I remember
I thought Loser Cube would have
Another
been packed.
World you did.
I like the way it
and
looks
then,
now,
yeah.
Streets
Clean,
of
though.
Rage and things like that. So
Streets
seems
of
like
Rage.
you guys have carved out a niche of doing these amazing classic games, but brought forward today really high quality. I mean, Streets of Rage was up for a Game Award last year, which was amazing. So Turtles was always something that you were thinking about as well, of how could you get the license to do something with it?
Remember,
we have many ideas. At the debut, of course, we're thinking about many titles all the time, and we're not a big company. We're a small publisher from France, and it's not always easy to get like those big license and to make this happen. And but the more we progress and the more we manage to get bigger and bigger licenses, the easier it becomes for us, even if it's never easy. You see our first meeting with Nickelodeon was 3 years ago. So you have to be patient. But yeah, of course, when we got approached by Nickelodeon when they saw what we did with the Wonder Boy the Dragon Strap, for example. And they were like, so would you like to work with us on something? And of course, when I checked out the huge list of license that Nickelodeon has, I mean, like, there was no question. Like, Ninja Turtle was
an instant.
the only thing I had in mind, and I really wanted to work on a Ninja Turtle game that I was a huge fan when I was a kid. It was really something important in my childhood, and just having the occasion to work on a turtle game is like something I really wanted to try out, even if I knew it was a long shot. It took some time, but thanks to the cool concepts and the cool ideas that Tribute Games had, and the fact that we never gave up, it finally happened.
Let's see if Jeff asks the right question.
I mean, everything about it, like the trailer, the music, we'll get to all of it. So it's fascinating to me that it's like 3 years, making this happen. So it sounds like, Jeff, you guys did like one pitch, and then you went back to another pitch. And were you showing like playable stuff? Like, I think you'll be curious about like how long this took to come together, and like what the stages were to actually get like the okay to do it. And then for you guys, sounds like you've been effectively working on this game in some form for like 2 or 3 years already.
Nick, you're funny, man.
Yeah, luckily we didn't really have to show like a actual gameplay, but we did kind
they've been working
like
it for 2 years.
a mock-up of what the game could look like, and we did kind of like a small pitch. Sorry.
What's wrong with Tyrion?
Where we kind of explained what the mechanics were and like what stood out from other Turtles games. And yeah, I think like mostly the visual aspect kind of in both pitches.
Tyrion! This guy!
Like we kept a few aspects like feature-wise from the first pitch, and just improved for the second pitch. So yeah, it's 3 years seems long, but there's a lot of downtime in there, and
Yes.
luckily, like I will say, like Dot and you were kind of more stubborn than we were, so I'm really happy like we joined forces, because they really
joined forces. These are the men that made Scott Pilgrim.
Much more,
so
like
that's why I said
single,
pixel
like,
art for one. And for two, Scott Pilgrim was 4-player, but it didn't work.
The pitch, I would say, the concept and the idea of the project was kind of approved.
But that's not
pretty
their
much
fault, though.
quickly, but then it took long to just like see all the details and the possibilities and to get every approvals.
Did you guys want me to post my link in the YouTube chat or the Discord chat?
The YouTube chat.
Both.
If it's in the
Whichever.
YouTube chat,
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
do both.
It's a pinned comment, but yeah.
You can do both. Do both.
But the concept itself never really changed.
Scott Pilgrim was a waste of money.
But it's more about.
Yeah, that was bad though. That was pretty bad.
No, Scott Pilgrim was made by the other people. Tribute. What they call Tribute?
Like Sega, Square Enix.
Tribute games.
Tribute games. They're involved in it as well.
So
I think
you have to
Ubisoft
be
are the parent
patient
company.
and don't give up basically.
Well, it paid off, and so the trailer looks incredible.
Come
So
on, Jeff.
I'm
Answer
curious,
that
like,
question.
tell us a bit
Wait.
about size of the team, like tribute people don't know, like how many people are making this game,
Yeah.
like it looks so great, and obviously incredible art. And you can see you know, the legacy of like Scott Pilgrim and stuff.
Jeff is
inside of it.
stressing,
Scott
man.
Pilgrim?
How big is the team making this, Jeff?
Wait, someone
yeah,
DM Jeff
we
and say,
have
it's
50
about
people
Street
on
Series
staff,
4
and
DLC.
We're also working
You know what? I'm gonna
on,
do that now.
DM Jeff, I
with,
dare you. DM
like,
Jeff
about,
right now, I
5
dare
or
you.
6
And
You
say
know
what?
You're gonna get no reply. You probably ain't even gonna see it. You
mostly
probably get
with,
bare
like,
DMs right now.
art assets.
No,
'cause
I'm gonna go on his main
art
Twitter.
heavy
Yeah,
game,
go on
so-
Are you
Jeff's
gonna
main
type?
Twitter and say to him, fam,
Oh yeah,
ask
the
about
art, and
DLC.
even like, you know, I think a lot of people pointed out in the trailer, like it's amazing that each turtle has like custom, you know, run animations, and like it's, you know, very detailed, right? And that's why I think people really responded to it. It's like clear, you guys, like every pixel matters.
Scott was only bad because the net didn't work
and how
very
you
well.
approach it. So yeah, I just
And
was blown away
We're
by
playing more
the look
combo
and feel of
based
it. So
beat 'em
I
ups
mean, I
now.
know
Hey, what's going on,
you
Wade?
in tons of depth of,
Wade!
like, the game,
Wade, the
gameplay,
general.
sort of in the trailer and what you guys shared yesterday, but like for people that are
Hey,
just
chat.
listening in, I saw some people even tweeting. It's like,
Everyone
I
who's
didn't know
got
this
Twitter,
game. Like, oh my god!
go on
we're
Twitter
searching for the trailer now.
and
Like,
DM
tell us
Jeff
a bit about
Keighley
like
now.
what's your vision? What kind of game are we
Man, like
looking at?
D-Buck.
The fact that it obviously has a,
Hey,
you know,
what going
pixel
D-Buck?
art graphics,
Man, like
saying,
D-Buck.
old school kind of
What you
brawler
saying,
feel to it.
brother?
What is the game?
Yeah.
Well.
So basically,
I said this is gonna walk out like Piers Morgan.
big question. Yeah, we're like trying to revisit the old school
MJ
like
tweeted it.
TMNT.
Yeah, I tweeted them as well.
Kind of like where Konami left off in the
Konami?
like 90s. So yeah, we're really
Why you say your
gonna cater
face?
that, also
Because
gonna
you like
improve on
Konami.
that formula.
Wait, man, Konami?
Some
When did this
features
happen?
that maybe weren't as
That's what.
important,
Wait,
like
this is
online
what
play.
we're listening to about right now.
Yes, this is what we're listening
This is
to.
what we listen to about.
Yeah, I think
Why is
we
my
wanna
camera
stay
gone? How come my camera go?
to, like,
Oh
the
yeah, I'm
basics.
stuck.
That's like our main
I'm
concern,
stuck.
but we also
Hold on,
want
one
to keep
sec.
it fresh because
Why am I stuck? What's going on with this
I'm
camera
sure,
today?
like, if people that would play those old games, they,
Fam, what's going on with
frozen.
this camera today?
Wait.
they're how to say this, like it,
Fam, this-
what they remember of that game is not necessarily as enjoyable as,
Oh, that's why.
what they think. So we obviously want to improve because like I think beat 'em ups have really come a long way, and
You feel
I
like
think
beat 'em
Streets
ups?
of Rage is like a good example of that. So
I'm glad it happened to you and not me this time.
polish on
Fam, my
that
camera's
type of
gone
thing.
left.
Wait.
Is it working?
Yeah, no, that was as you know, we always have this. We look back at those games through sort of rose-colored glasses in a way, right? We remember them being a lot
Fuck,
more
my camera's not
tedious
working.
than they actually were.
It's
in
not
terms of the
working.
Look at me, I'm a
animation
thumbnail.
and, you know, just even the frames of animation, right? And the responsiveness of controls, and you know, we actually went back and played like that arcade game or SNES game. I'm sure, as you said, we'd be shocked at like how it actually feels, and
Blood,
you
my
guys, I think,
camera's
have
gone
captured
mythical.
the emotion of what it felt like playing that game. But he said updated, obviously, with, you know, 2021 level kind of fidelity and animation to it. But yeah, it looks like just incredible. So the amount of stuff happening on screen, right? And you know, players, and he said with 4 turtles being able to do that. So,
4
you
player
mentioned, so
online?
you confirm you are gonna, so there will be like online and co-op,
Wait.
obviously, as you can play through it that way.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be online. and
Confirmed.
Sick.
Wait.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so cool.
It's
So
confirmed.
effectively, you could go on with like 3 of your friends and play through this
Wait.
4-player experience.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh, that's
there we go.
Yeah,
That's what I was
That's
waiting
what I
for.
wanted.
You had to wait for
That's
the
what I was
4-player,
waiting
4-player.
for.
I hear you,
That's
G.
good.
I know there's, you know,
That's what I was
stuff,
waiting
obviously,
for.
with Shredder involved, of course, but like, what can you tell us about like the framing of kind of like where this fits in turtle lore?
That's funny.
I think it might be a bit early to like discuss this too much,
Yeah.
but like our goal is really
Like, they tried to
each
bump me.
stage kind of like a TV episode. So
Nice.
like each level will be its own like TV
Back.
show in a sense.
They tried to bump
So
me.
that's what we're really aiming for. So it will be like some really short stories that lead up to like the main attraction, which I won't spoil right here.
Don't spoil it. Yeah, but I love that that's, you know, going to be these little serialized sort of like self-contained experiences, and, you know, obviously tons of fun, and looks like there's a lot in terms of combos and depth, and I think that's what a lot of us picked up on, is that even though it looks, you know, pixel art and fun, you can tell that there's like a lot of combos and
Yeah, I'm
kind
back.
of inside that, which was part of the fun, right, of the arcade game and stuff back in the day of smashing button combinations and trying to pull out things. So I imagine there's a lot of depth behind that in terms of the combos and the systems.
Dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, so why face you look like you're on a cod
back
mission?
to what the classics did, but
We sent down to the gulag.
Hey, imagine the
it's
gulag.
much smoother to like
Imagine the gulag.
I'm in the gulag.
I said, imagine the
and,
gulag.
yeah, there's not sure if we showed it.
These man swagged it though with the Zoom call.
Yeah,
They swagged it, bro.
Them man could have been zooming cool, man. I hear it though. I might not need to see them in it. I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I said when you see those, 4 turtles and then all of the guys
can't
on
lie.
the screen, and like I think there's that moment where
If this was the new Final Fantasy, it would have
enemy
been a
comes
Zoom
in
call.
on like a motorcycle, flips
Can't
them,
lie, it
just
would.
like
Mm.
this,
The urgency.
The urgency would have been different. Everyone
Full
would have
production, bro.
right? It feels like
It would have been full production, fam.
Fam,
Final
MJ's
Fantasy
killing me,
16.
you know.
Fam, they would have cleared their front room. Studio production would have been set up.
Incredible, right?
Yeah, I hear it, though.
So much variety.
Rise of the
It
beat
feels
'em
like
ups,
you
though,
guys
innit? That's what it is.
Pretty far along in terms
Yeah.
of development on it now.
Yeah, well, that like the footage that we showed is like alpha
Oh, that's alpha footage. Okay.
footage, I would say, and yeah, we're pretty far along, and but yeah, it's changing like every single day. Like even that trailer that we released yesterday, there's a few things that are completely changed in the version that we have right now. So it's really hard to yeah. It's
Just in terms of
constantly.
like animation cycles and things like that, or moves.
Or like the menus and stuff like that. But yeah, even like balancing, because I'm not sure when we captured that footage, but like it's just balancing the turtles and whatnot. We're gonna do that till the end of the project, obviously. So
We ain't heard a date.
Always kind of like
not yet, D-Bot.
like, release footage, like alpha footage, but
You should
and,
ask that, though.
knowing
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
like
The animation cycles and things. I mean, it's
I'm
just
gonna
like,
ask the
it's
beta
just
test.
so
They're gonna tell me,
perfect in terms of
yeah.
you guys, obviously, and everything hand animated. I mean, that's it's just so beautiful how you guys have done even just like the
Nah, it
idle
does look
cycles
dope.
on
It does
the
look
turtles.
dope.
I'm like, oh, it's so perfect. So yeah, I'm really thrilled that you guys are doing it. Let's talk a little bit about the trailer and the
You just
The
did.
trailer.
You just did.
the trailer coming together.
Oh my
God.
Jeff!
Gameplay, right? I mean, you guys really put together like a full-blown trailer with a
Full-blown
recording of the theme.
I
And,
heard
an
it.
awesome intro. Like, tell us a bit about the.
Nah, the trailer is dope though. The trailer's sick though. I can't even lie.
The trailer's dope. It's dope. It's dope.
Nah,
Definitely dope.
This Jeff guy.
We really wanted to work on the 87 design because it's such something that had impact in our childhood life.
Mhm.
We really wanted to work on that design. So right from the start, that's something that we pitched to Nickelodeon. We said, like, if we work on a turtle
Can I get
game,
Jeff's job?
like, we want to work on that design.
I've got you. It's gonna be
and
most
nothing
fun
else,
you've
because
ever
that's
had.
kind of a dream. And
Give me Jeff's job.
of course, we're not the only ones. And so
Trust me.
when we decided when we started
People
to work
might
on the
lock off and think, oh, who the hell is
with
this
the
guy?
Yeah.
That was a lock off.
instantly
Lock
the
off
idea is
like this guy. Get him
We're lucky in.
87 design for me. One of the most iconic thing of the Ninja Turtles is the intro trailer of the TV show. That's so
Yeah,
good.
that
It
is
was
dope.
made by
The intro's dope. It is.
Japanese animation studio back in the days, and it looked so great and so badass. And like we're like, okay, it would be so good to bring that back, and it would kind of represent the spirit of the whole project. That
What you saying,
we're
Chris? Chris
taking
already.
what's
4-player
best from
team
the
battles
past
already.
and we're kind
Chris
of
is
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Chris is in.
Come on, that's what we want to hear.
That's
That's
what
what
we
we're
want to hear.
talking
It's true.
about.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll do that. I'm on it.
The series.
Come on, Chris.
So
Trophy
that was the idea.
gang.
Right from the
Trophy
start,
winners.
we're
Here we
gonna,
go.
like, redo the
2020 thanks.
Wait, hold on.
launch
Sure.
of the TV show, and then we're like, okay, but the theme is like so important.
Yeah, they tried to
basically
remix
for
the
animation.
theme.
We went for different animation studios. We have
a bit
great
Rebo
animation
slightly,
studios in,
but
in
What?
France and in Paris in
What did you
particular.
say, Chris?
So
the
we
theme
received
tune.
different proposals,
Oh, it's a bit remixed.
and one really caught our
It's a bit-
attention,
yeah, it's
which is
remixed,
the-
isn't it?
the one we got in
Oh,
the end,
Cuban.
with,
Cuban, we got a
with
trophy,
the
though.
studio. They're really
Man can't talk
talented.
to us, Cuban.
Gary Lewis,
Man can't tell us nothing on Street Series, fam.
with W-I-Z,
Nothing. Still waiting for
they're-
that interview
they're
from
awesome.
Face.
This director really, like right from the start, they sent us an animatic of the trailer, and
Oh, Chris.
kept the
What's
spirit
wrong
of
with
the
Chris?
original.
That's wrong.
Face, the
introduction
disrespect.
to the show, but at the same time they changed some stuff with the things we said, like that's going to be in the game, that's going to be in the game is going to be that spirit, and they really understood everything. And the first animatic, there was no color, there was almost no particular shades, but we understood right away where they were going for, and as we were like progressing with the animation, it was looking.
It's good to hear about the game though.
It's good to hear
It's good to
what's
hear about
going
the
on.
game though. Rise
To
of the
get
beat 'em
updated.
up, man. We support this one. 100%. You know, major players love a beat 'em up.
We were really pleased with the work they were doing.
Love a beat 'em up.
But the question of the main theme, which is another super iconic element of the
Well, I hear it though
of
about
the
the intro. I
TMNT
hear it.
license, and that's music I love. I'm a musician myself. I worked a lot on the music.
Musician!
For Swpl 4,
He worked on the music.
Artist and really working on an OST behind the game that would sound good, and I really want to do something
Interesting.
similar with the TMNT, and right from the start with the announcement, having like a track that would be
Cyril.
memorable, that would be unique, but at the same time that would be very faithful. And so
He's
we were
very
like, okay,
passionate.
like, who can do this? You know,
I wonder if he
who
made
can,
Chinatown
take that track and make it modern. And I'm a rock and metal fan as well, so I wanted to go, because for me it always sounded like a rock song. The TMNT,
Oh, he's gone for
main
rock.
theme.
I hear it though. I hear it.
So I wanted to push that even
Makes
further,
sense.
and
It makes
we met
sense.
with
It does.
that Parisian punk band. They did this proposal for the music. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Now we need to find the voice. And we were working with Ninja Records. They're the guys that also managed to get these awesome artists for Streets of Rage 4, and so like they know a lot of people in the music industry, and they were like thinking about different names, and at some point Mike Patton name came down, and they were like, yeah, we can contact him, we have his contact. And I was like, that's perfect. I talked about it with Tribute Games, and everyone was like, ready for that. So we contacted Mike Patton's agents, and
Guys.
and basically his agent said,
Wait, you can
Mike
request
Bro.
to speak in
theme
this
of
chat. So I
the
request.
TMNT, like a couple of weeks ago, so I think he'll be down for that. And we know that
This is kind of painful and good at the same time. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
a fan of video games,
Yeah.
worked on in the past in different video
This
games,
game
so
on
we're like
Gypsy
that
Squad has
can
to
work.
be the all-time
And
high
but
on
then we
interest
received
scale.
like
Yes.
And Midnight Fight Express. Don't sleep on it.
Oh, and Sifu.
Yeah, and Seafood. Don't sleep on them.
No, don't sleep on
It's pretty
Seafood.
classic still, but it has Mike Patton's
Don't
touch,
sleep on them.
and that's really what we wanted to. We didn't want it to do something too crazy, because Mike can be quite crazy with
SW
his
is
music,
thinking,
which is
what's
awesome,
going
but
on
at the
there?
same time, we wanted to stick to the original.
No, it was
Yeah.
so.
We said
perfect,
SW.
right?
You getting
That's
the
thing is, I think,
you getting the
even
the
though
turtles.
This is like some people may perceive it as like a smaller game. It's
SW, I can't even hear you, fam.
So
We can't hear you,
legit in
brother.
the
We can't hear you, bro.
trailer.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry, I was
Yeah,
on mute
yeah,
because I got my
yeah.
radio on. No, I was gonna say
Great
it's
game.
making me want to jump on some MAME turtles in time, innit?
Come on,
Yes.
I need to jump on some MAME.
Like, so perfect with the game works because it's just like amazing animation. It's
Game
like
of
everything was
nostalgia.
just
Rage?
one,
Hold
it was
on.
so authentic, and reminded us, I think, all of our childhoods. But
Streets
it
of
was
Rage?
like just super authentic. So that animation that you did, is that just for the? Are you doing more for the game, or was that just for the trailer? Like I thought it was so
Turtles
cool.
trailers still. Wow.
It's just for the trailer.
Yeah.
For now, at least. Depends, because again, the game is currently at alpha stage, so not everything's been decided, and we're really listening to the different feedback that people and the expectations, because we learned from our past projects that it's super important to. We are fans ourselves, but every fan has a different conception and expectations for the title. So
Wait, what's going on, Wes?
That's why we're still in alpha stage, because we really want to.
We saying Wes,
Legendary
satisfy
Wes.
the legend himself, man, like Lenjotsky.
Yeah.
What's good, bro?
If we can, maybe there's going to be cutscenes in the game, but they would be done by Tribute Games and nice.
You say you're in the chat face.
Yeah, that's
so
why I'm
there
listening. I
would
have to be in the
more
chat.
Animation in the
Mhm.
game, but,
Oh yeah, obviously.
But I'd love to, of course. But
And
That's
JC.
why I feel like this is
Jeff.
can take on a life of its own
These
because
are-
so much excitement, and we know coming to PC console, online, it's again.
PC
I
console,
can't wait
online.
to see more on this, right? Because we only got a brief glimpse of it, and go hands on. That's the other thing is.
Come on, Wes.
I know with Tribute and you guys involved, it's gonna play great, and that's what's exciting about it. Because sometimes you see these
Jeff, it's
things
time.
and like visually they look great, and then it's heartbreaking when you like play it, right? 'Cause it doesn't feel right.
sleeping on
and,
Michelangelo. I'm hearing too much Donatello, Leo, and Raph.
I think
Man are
all of
sleeping
us
on Mikey.
collectively
Yeah, I'm a
are
Michelangelo
really
guy
excited
still.
Come on,
Yeah, Mikey's cold, fam. You can't sleep on Mike.
the
Nunchucks.
play of
Yeah,
it
you
as well,
can't sleep on
and
it.
how it feels, whether you play, play on controller.
Jeff's getting
or
that
however
early
you play it.
copy.
Amazingly, I
Mm.
want to bring us
First
back
copy.
to
But
questions
it's
here.
still
Wait,
timid.
wait,
Just so
Like,
you guys know, they can't get into super depth on the game right now. but
Every
if you
time I
guys
feel
have
like
questions,
someone's
you can
about to ask
request,
the question we
here in
want, and then
spaces, and we'll bring a couple people up to the stage.
start talking
and,
about something we don't
see
care
what
about.
we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
some people are gonna be getting brought
See
up to
what we
stage.
can have answered for you with all the fans that are. I mean, it's like millions of views of the trailer so far. Like, it's just so exciting to see all.
Someone's
the,
gonna ask about Streets of
all
Rage
the
DLC.
intensity. All right, so
Got it.
let's bring up someone here who's requested.
Watch, they're gonna ask.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. Ohio, are you there?
Who's this guy? Oh, it's alright, Kristen, bro. Whoever you are.
Ohio?
What's up?
How you doing, man? Where you calling in from?
Dubai.
Dubai.
Dubai in the
All right.
building.
Dubai.
I'm
Big up
Yeah.
Dubai.
What did you think of the announcement yesterday?
Oh, well, I'm a big fan of the game, and I'm mostly just confused because I didn't expect to be.
Are you guys
Oh,
calling
my
in?
guy.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Say it
Do you have
again?
do you have a question?
Are you guys calling in?
Nah,
you
they're
guys-
not gonna let man call in. They're gonna say, "Yo, oh God," you know that one. Yo, what you saying, Jeff? What's happening?
Hold on. Let me hear what.
Definitely Raphael. Yeah, Raphael for sure. All right.
He didn't know what
What
he
about
was
you,
doing.
Cyril?
Donatello.
Yeah, that guy said anything.
Good stuff.
Yeah, he
All right,
said
let's
anything.
go.
Hey, Jeff was like, "Yeah, let's go." Man.
Yo, that Donny
You there?
said.
Andre,
Let's see, let's bring some more people in here.
We're listening
Face.
to the
Alright,
Turtles,
Face
new
request.
Turtles
nah, fam.
podcast,
Gustavo, you're on.
basically.
Grease request.
I can't because I'm on the iPad.
My question to the guys is, besides a release date and besides the the so-called update of the game, what can we expect that would be totally new? Because we don't want to feel like it's a complete rehash of what we played in '92.
This guy is really saying
I like-
stuff.
I like-
Straight
I
to
like
the
that.
point. Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you for your question. It's a bit early for us to tell you more about what's going to be unique about the game because again we want to show something and really explain everything once we feel ready. But as JF said, like there's going to be unique stuff for sure because that's the part of the balance between being true to the legacy, being true to the original games.
It's
the inspiration,
it's kind of
the way they played,
them
but at the same
talking
time
about
bringing,
Turtles.
some
the new
new
Turtles game
aspects,
was
some things
the
that
developers
were
were
not there in
talking.
the original games. But we want to kind of keep the surprise for exactly what it's gonna be. But don't worry, it's gonna
Come on,
be.
man. Love
We're gonna talk
Lenjewski,
about
man.
it in
My
not so
guy.
long time, basically.
Okay.
He asked a direct question, though.
All right, good question.
Well done.
Let's see, we got Chris up here. Chris, you there?
What, Chris? You're there?
Yeah. Where are you
No,
calling
it's
from? I'm calling him from Utah.
Oh,
Utah.
Chris from
Utah.
Utah.
Utah,
you
rude
say,
boy.
Chris, you moved.
Feeling good about the trailer like I was? Yeah, just to say I appreciate you guys working on and trying so hard to do something like this because it seems like you're the best group of guys or team to do it. The kid born in the late 80s growing up with the game and the show. And now
Wait, Wes is
we
gonna
have,
call.
my family, we have the arcade one
It's on
cabinet
Twitter.
with the
Call in West.
old games.
Yeah.
that
Jeff
my
Keighley on
3-year-old
Twitter,
son
Wes.
has been playing
I had
with.
Leonardo
So
trainers, bro,
we're
with
watching
the
that together.
lime
Yeah,
green
we're
grip.
excited
Fam,
for
come
that,
on.
and, he'll be excited for anything Turtles, especially with that theme song. But my and sorry if this is kind of a weird one or hard to explain, but I was just curious. You're definitely taking so much inspiration from these old games. but then also trying to bring it into the modern era. How do you like play those games, or how do you take that and say
Jeff
we're gonna
Keighley
keep that like it was, or how do you take something and say, we're going to change that up to a minor degree or extreme degree? How do you kind of go about that process?
Keighley.
Yeah, that's it's a long process. Like we actually a lot of people on our team actually went and rewatched all the old episodes from the TV show, and like I would want to say we played those games, but like we've always been huge fans, and I think we always play those games like just on a regular basis, so we already kind of know what works and
nah, it's not a video. It's just like a podcast.
Yes.
Beat 'em ups, like Streets of Rage or Castle Crashers, and yeah, some really great ones that came out.
Did you say Castle
Crashers? And
Crashers?
we try to like see what really what the hooks are on those games and like how it could fit inside like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Because we still have to kind of remain faithful to like the TMNT games, because they're more fast paced, let's say, than like a Streets of Rage, where it's more like one-on-one
MJ,
combat.
don't request to be silly, though.
Chaotic,
if
so
you get through, don't be silly.
Yeah, the play style and the mechanics to like the classics.
You call it an SOR4 DLC?
Great question.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna do it.
We're gonna bring up now Turtle Recall, a weekly podcast where we watch all 193 episodes of the original TMNT.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
So, clearly, Turtle Recall, are you there?
They're fans.
Oh.
No, you need to be there, bro.
Do you think they'll give Donatello like a little sentinel or something? Because he's really into like the mechanics and gadgets and that.
Sorry, as soon as it came on, like my phone messed up. So my question is,
they should give him a little.
Where are you from?
Where am I calling from?
Oh, your phone's gone, bro.
Oh, your phone's gone. Mad thing.
Your phone's gone, bro.
Busy signal.
Okay, and so your podcast, you have a podcast where you watch.
We can't hear him,
TMNT
Jeff.
Episodes. Do you like
Yes.
Oh, he didn't hear his question at all, Jeff.
We watch every Ninja Turtle episode, starting from the first episode. We've done it for a year now, and just today we released.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Dedication.
Oh, my fam. Alright, there's Wes. Wes is in the chat. There's Wes.
Amazing. All right, so
we couldn't hear him.
A true Turtles fanatic, so I think you're gonna have an.
How many episodes do they have?
Yes, definitely.
Bro, over hundreds.
Yeah. So my question is, like, in the trailer, we saw April and Splinter do some fighting, and I was just wondering, is that going to open up chances to get other unlockable characters?
Yeah, of course he's going to ask that.
Good question.
His line is dead.
Oh.
His line is wild, fam.
Yeah, that's a question that like a lot of people.
It's a big question as well, bro.
Dissecting the trailer. All I can say right now is no comment.
I say no comment.
What?
That's all you need to hear, I think.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's maybe a good sign.
Good question, though. Yeah, what did you think from the podcast? What did you think of the? What do you think of like the trailer and the game?
Oh my gosh! So
feels legit to you?
Yeah, here he comes.
So we're both like really excited about it, and like you know we've been.
It says
playing,
request.
Like, the games
there's a mic sign.
A good while. We love that
That's
the new
McDonald's
animations
connection
there.
hit different.
The
Allow it, man.
big
It's
thing
McDonald's
is,
Wi-Fi.
a lot of people
His thing wasn't working at the moment.
to us.
And it
Stand outside the library and that.
Like, do you know what it is?
Like everyone's been loving that.
It didn't work at a very crucial time when he said stuff.
She was like just in awe on how the animation was done.
Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, I've been thanking a lot the studio that did this animation. They did an amazing job. And
Cyril was just there like, yeah.
For a TV show, and I agree with you. That would be freaking
Oh, dude, you know like that.
That's it. What's with your podcast, dude, bro? And allow it, man.
Great to have you. Thanks for
Come on,
joining
Wes.
us.
Get through, Wes.
right, let's take a couple more questions here before we bounce.
Wes.
Let's see.
Come on, Wes.
Vincent or Vicent? You there?
They didn't get Wes through.
I'll just take a minute on Twitter Spaces for people to pop up.
Yeah. Takes a minute.
We got Oh yeah. Vicent, you here?
Where's that? I'm trying.
Hello. You gotta hit. Sometimes if I bring you up, you might have your mic on. Cool.
Hey, do you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Where are you calling from?
From Spain.
Spain.
Jeez,
All
I'm from Spain.
In the building.
For the guys.
Jeez. Spain in the
I
building.
want to say I'm a big fan of your work. Today I was listening to the soundtrack of Wonder Boy, Dragon's Trap.
Nice.
And I also heard the music from the trailer and in-game, and it reminded me of the Super Nintendo game. Do you think the soundtrack for this game will be a reminiscent? Will remind us from that game? Will
I hear it.
it
I hear what
have
you're saying.
a lot of genres or different versions, or will be more similar?
So right now we're working with a composer that we didn't reveal yet. It's gonna come a bit later. He's super frustrated not being able to, but we wanted to give him some space with the announcement because he's truly a good composer. And actually right now we're still composing the OST of the game.
Oh, they're still making
so
the beats.
We're eager to have feedback. Did you like the track you hear on the gameplay?
Yeah, I think it was amazing. It reminded instantly from those old games, and it was very good.
Yeah, we are still trying to. So the idea basically would be, of course, to stay close to the kind of arcade feeling from the old games, but to modernize it. So that's where we're going with that track in particular. So that's why it sounds like a video game and it sounds arcadish, but at the same time it's with modern instruments like HD sound. And the composer that's working on that is really good for that. But yeah, maybe we'll try some stuff as well, different styles of music. Not always,
grime.
Like kind of arcade style. We'll try other
make some grime.
Ways of exploring the.
I'm gonna submit my starting soon beat.
It was important for us to get the first
all of that.
On that music in order to know if we're on the right path or not. And so far,
submit the intro.
Have been pretty good. So I think we'll continue on that and maybe like try to do some variations and some cool stuff to change the mood and reflect the gameplay. It's more going to be in the spirit of the old games, but with a modern touch, basically.
Wes is at the top, yeah? Sick.
You have to see Wes too.
Thanks for your
come on, Wes.
Thanks for your question.
Come on, Wes.
Appreciate it. Now we're gonna bring up let's see, we got a couple more people coming in here. And if you guys are just joining us, we're gonna take a couple more questions for the guys behind TMNT. Let's see, we got TMNT fan here.
You need that in your name.
Are you there, man?
He's actually going for
Oh, hey, what's
people that actually known to follow.
I'm coming from Florida.
Florida, all right, cool. So you're a
We
pretty
got
big
Dade
Turtles
County.
Yeah, I've been watching the 2012 series.
All the 2012 series.
That's cool. Well, so you saw this game trailer and you're like, that looks pretty cool?
Yeah, so Wes at the top.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan.
That's awesome. Well, do you have a question for the
The
guys
connection,
the game? So,
guys.
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I hear it. Wi-Fi's mad.
Yeah, I was wondering if there are pre-order bonuses. If you pre-ordered the game.
Good question. Still.
They're not giving away.
More like
They're not gonna tell you that, though. Yeah, they're not telling you that though. Oh my god, I dropped my phone.
We might do pre-orders, but it's not something we decided yet, and it's not for now for sure.
What's going on, Johnny Brim?
That's like we're not
Brim!
like a big
Johnny.
company, so
Brim!
like it's not necessarily something that we usually
He
do,
is
like
Johnny.
pre-order bonuses and stuff like that. But
That's
maybe
a
we'll
school
do that.
Wi-Fi.
There's lots of
What's
people
wrong
asking
with
for that,
Jordan?
and
Like, America's got bootleg Wi-Fi over there.
It's real over there, fam.
Oh, he's gone. He dipped.
See, look,
Good
cut.
question.
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
gone.
well,
Look at Jeff.
stay tuned.
Good
Thanks for joining us,
question.
TMNT fan.
Hey, Jeff. Big up, Jeff.
All right, let's go to the next person
Legendary
up.
West.
Looks like we
West.
got Legendary West.
Oh,
Jeez!
Come on, my guy.
Let's go.
Where's connection?
Hey, don't come back.
Where's your connection?
Man's waiting in
Michael,
silence.
you
bro.
there?
No way.
Charles?
What's going on?
Oh, wait.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
That's not Wes!
For bringing me up.
Wait,
here.
what?
Loving Game Slice, man. You're doing some really
Oh,
cool stuff.
Wes.
there.
Oh,
Did they skip him or what?
They skipped
So
him.
excited for this trailer. My
Oh,
uncle used to ride
Lord.
bikes with the Ninja
Oh,
Turtle
my
guys, so I've
God.
Oh, Wes.
America needs to sort of the Wi-Fi.
Wes,
bro.
what happened?
Too dearly and played this game so hardcore. So
Wes.
yeah, I mean,
Look at him, damn, man.
Collaboration. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
That's
Come
mad.
out. You know, Jeff's doing this talk. You know, what as far as reach out, have you guys had any dream, voice actors, dream people?
Man said the
to
connect
work
died
with,
randomly.
collaborate
Oh,
to advance the
no.
game?
I'm lucky, bro.
Like, if you could
Was
think
he
about
was he
it,
speaking though?
anybody
Because they might have just like, if he said something a little controversial, they might have just shut
They might
him
have just shut
down,
him
bro.
down quickly. They might have heard him quickly and shut.
Well, depends for
Coming to you live from work. How you saying, J Dub?
Come on, JW.
Hey, Dub.
How you doing, bro?
Artist, but that would really understand the spirit of the TMNT basically in general, and I would have a style of music that would recall for styles of music from back in the day. So, for example,
Kenny.
like old school hip hop and.
But they connected to this is like trying to buy
was,
PS5.
really like attached to this universe of the turtles. So we have some names, but I don't
That's
want
a
to drop
good
them
call,
because
good.
it might happen still. So
No, but if you get through,
so we'll see. But yeah,
at least say the Turtles game is dope. I loved it. I'm gassed. But then drop the question we all waiting
correct me
for.
if I'm wrong, but
Mhm.
you wanted to have like, if possible, some voice acting in the game with the original voices.
Oh, is it?
From
With
the
the original
show.
voices. Oh, that's
That's
dope.
really cool.
That's dope.
That's very dope.
Yeah, Nintendo made that phone. Not Nintendo. Nickelodeon made that phone call.
Yeah.
So we're not even sure it's gonna be in the game in the end, but yeah.
Man, like Utam in the
That's it.
building.
I said,
we'd
Triple
love
H
to do
jumped
those
out
kind
and
of
winning the lotto and then
collaborations,
lost
but
the
we'll see what's
ticket.
possible, and also
Jeez.
Yeah.
This is ascended.
No.
It's
Face,
not-
my
it's not
PS5
super
should be here
obvious, but
tomorrow
we
or
need to
Saturday. Oh,
play
come
that
on,
in
Chris.
the upcoming months, basically.
Chris
Yeah,
ascended.
that would really be a dream to like get the voice actors from the series or
Where's
some
added
bits
the
from
PS5
the
to the
arcade
cart
game.
and it had the error.
But yeah, that's we'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, what the future holds. I guess.
I'm sure it's easier now. Sees how excited everyone is to
Did you ever hear about the mad episode with the turtle with the white headband?
That was a great
Yeah, who was that?
No?
Thanks for
Who was
joining us.
that?
I think it was just like an artistic error or something.
We got a couple
But
of
yeah, there was like everyone was going mad about this turtle with a white headband.
Mhm. It was just an error.
Yes, I am. Calling in from Dallas.
Michael from Dallas.
Oh, how you doing? Where are you calling
So
from?
that's what we're trying. That's what they're
Dallas,
trying to do.
Texas.
Utam.
Dallas.
Someone's gonna
All right,
answer,
what's your
they have
question
to.
for the guys.
So there's been a lot of focus on modernizing the game with the music. I was wondering if you guys have struggled much with modernizing the gameplay. Is this just a straight side scroll nostalgia pitch, or are you going to try to
They're trying
work
to
in
YouTube
elements
that
of
tells
modern
you
gaming,
what
inventory
shot
management
I
systems,
stopped
weapon
as
upgrades,
soon
and things
as
like that to go
very
after
drop.
a
I got
younger
one.
audience that has
Sick.
grown up on games that aren't
Chris
simply
got that
side scrolling.
PS5.
Yeah, absolutely.
That P5.
Like as we mentioned, like, we can't really go into too
What do you
much
say,
detail.
Chris?
But yeah, we always try.
Alright, big up
get
Spirit
back
Flow.
to, like,
Oh
more
God.
modern
Spirit
expectations.
flow.
What you saying, bro?
I think like Swpl was kind of
Look.
a step in that direction where we tried to be famous,
Where's his thought about it? Is that yeah? I can't disrespect them.
It's a bit cheeky, isn't
I
it?
hear
It's very cheeky. It's very
Nah, it's
cheeky.
cheeky. Oh, big
It's
up
not
King
about
Mosey in
that.
the building. Walk
try
on.
to improve.
It is
Yeah,
cheeky.
we can't really just stay like in the past, I guess.
Man like King Noisy.
Got it. Thank you.
Come on.
Great question, Michael. All right, we got time for probably two more here. Let's
Jeff,
see.
you've been saying two
Alex,
more
you
for
there?
time.
What's up? Where are you calling?
He is a
from?
bit cheeky though.
He don't want to answer that question here. He won't.
Say that again?
Nah, we can't hear you, bro.
Oh, I can't hear you that well.
Yeah.
What's your question for the guys?
We can't hear you, bro.
Oh, what's wrong with these people covering the microphone?
Yeah, it's more like KMT right now.
To allow that, bro.
I'm covering the mic. I hear it though. Sometimes everyone's not great. Mine might be on full.
You guys hear him?
What's that? Can you guys hear him?
Not really.
Yeah, no, next caller, man. Next caller, man.
Nah, Grease, come on, man. Let's be a bit more like, come on.
No,
man.
look how fast they got rid of West. Nah, man. Next caller,
Yeah,
bro.
they kicked Wes quick.
Alright.
Nah, fam.
Power Ranger beat 'em ups.
Well, one game at a time.
Sure, so one game at a time, please.
Yeah, he's not gonna answer any
For
question.
me, at least, like we grew up with the Turtles. Like I had like all the action figures.
Same.
All the, like
Yeah, same.
cars and accessories.
I had a turtle cake. From
Same. I had the posters.
I had a cake.
Like went and dressed up as
Michelangelo
Raphael for Halloween.
The jeans and that.
Wow. The jeans.
Yeah, bro, man had the jeans.
The
Fade out
jeans,
blues.
Hey, Kick Lazy, what's
Mad.
good, man? How are you, bro?
To draw the pictures and all of that. Yeah, man. Drawing turtles.
The jeans and that, the so wag.
Hey, the jeans.
Let me see if I can
I
find the
remember
trailer
them.
real quick.
I remember the jeans.
One thing at a time.
I said one thing at a time.
Good question though. All right, and last up we got Jasar. Are you there?
Who's out on the road?
Jeff, my man, thank you so much. I am here. I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois.
Connections.
Yes,
I
just
came
saw.
with Vim.
I saw you had turtles in your.
Yes, just saw Vim.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yes. First things first, I want to thank the team. You guys have
Good start.
made this 36-year-old very, very, very,
Good
very
start.
happy yesterday.
Well done.
I was working back in the office actually, and I lost my mind when I saw that. For a split second, I thought it was a fan recreation. You know, we've seen over the years we've seen a couple of these creative reimagination of the opening cinematic for the classic show. Just a few years back, someone did a stop motion one.
No, I don't have nunchucks.
So much joy and
I used to have nunchucks.
I'm not very good with nunchucks.
Thank you.
I have a
super
sword.
excited. A couple questions here. First of all, you guys, I'm hoping you guys made the blimp a playable vehicle.
The blimp, a playable vehicle. He's gone mad.
Yeah, he's going in.
Mum, on a side scroller, you know that could be a decent bonus stage though.
He's doing too much, I think. I don't know.
Now he's got Vim though. He'd be a good presenter. He's got Vim.
Kind of on these hoverboard styles, so I'm hoping that we can, and I did see the van in the cinematic, so I'm hoping that we can interact with the vehicle somewhat. And
but they can't tell you that.
I cannot wait. I hope this comes out sometime this year.
This guy's cool.
Thank you again for taking the time to do this, Jeff, and thanks for putting me on.
Sick.
Okay, great. I don't know how much you guys can answer there, but
thank you very much. It's really why we're making like this project. It's so cool for the past 24 hours to see people reacting and like feeling as much joy as we're feeling and as we've been feeling for a couple of months, but just between us. But now we can finally share that with many people and see that like we share the same passion for this project. So that's awesome. As for like the vehicles and the different sequences.
This guy's driving right now.
Of course,
he's driving
right now.
Important, so I'll let JF answer, but it's something like
you
that we have in mind, but it might come a bit differently than what you thought about. And of course, this is in every beat 'em up. You have different sequences, and this is going to be a classic beat 'em up. So there will be sequences, but we don't want to spoil too much because we're going to show some stuff later on. And as for the vehicles, again, I'll let JF answer after that.
What is the whole Situation 4
we're all huge fans of toys. Like, for me, that's one of the big things. Like,
this guy's driving.
Before actually really getting to know Turtle in Times, for example,
Bro, he's in the whip.
The Turtles through the TV
show
and
that's
especially
crazy.
through the toys.
He's in the whip.
Who's in the whip?
The guy who's...
They were one of my favorite, basically.
The guy who asked the question, he's in the whip.
So yeah, like there will of course, these aspects has to be included in the game somehow.
Oh, slightly.
Oh, you cut him.
But again, we can't go really into details. I know, JF, maybe you wanna go a bit more, explain a bit more the spirit of that.
Yeah, I think you kind of
the other guy went, yeah.
through it, I'll just add that those like elements.
He's wicked in a podcast while
really
driving.
were
He's
important
sick.
in those games back in the day, and they really helped to break the pace.
And my arm's hurting holding the phone.
I think it's a no-brainer.
It is 4-player co-op online. That got confirmed, Johnny.
But in what form? Like that's
Yeah,
to be. That
been
got
confirmed.
Johnny.
We'll obviously share some more info down the road.
To be revealed. Well, yeah, it's like I know there's so much more to share about this game, and I appreciate you guys coming on to chat with us, even when you can't go into super depth on it. But we know it's coming. PC, consoles, you guys said yesterday. Steam page is up, obviously, so we know it's going to be there. And you're just saying right now for release, you're just saying it's like coming soon, right? As far as you're going on it, right?
Good question.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's very sensitive point. Always the release date, and especially for small teams like ours, like we don't want to, mislead people, and like it's always super hard to set a solid release date until the very end of the project, and we're not there yet.
For sure. But it does feel like it's nice to know that this isn't just
CD
starting,
Projekt
right?
Red
You've been
there.
working on it for a while and are pretty far along. Obviously, to have gameplay of that depth, and it feels like I'll just confirm this. Like what we saw, that's real gameplay. That's not like mocked up or anything, right? That's actual, just like footage of people
that's real
playing.
gameplay. Sick.
Yes. Yeah, it's like all of it is gameplay footage, and
thanks for passing through
no
them,
editing at all. So
appreciate you, bro.
it's already like
Thank you,
full
bro.
gameplay.
Oh my god! All right, well we're all officially jealous, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see fresh new stuff like that pop up. And again, for those of us that are old enough to remember the games, I think we all felt the same way yesterday. And hats off to you guys for doing this as a small team.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
I know it's not easy to like do that animation and the music and like put that all together for a trailer. And I think you guys, Dottie and Mia, you've done a really good job. With a lot of these franchises, but this feels like a whole step up for all of us to see that this game is in development and looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. And we'll look forward to hearing more in the months ahead. Good luck in the what we hope is the final stretch. So we'll play it sometime soon, but I know there's much more to reveal about it. So stay tuned. Obviously, you can follow these guys on Twitter and also their company accounts, and they'll keep you posted on what's happening with the game.
Yeah,
thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
JF, Cyril, great having you with us. Thanks everybody for joining us on the space. And,
He wouldn't answer the question even if he was
I
asked.
was who we're gonna book. I was like worried this week. I didn't. I was like, am I gonna have a guest? And yesterday I'm like, cool, let's pull this together. And I'm glad
Mission
you guys were
failed.
available on short notice. So we'll see what next week brings. But this was an awesome highlight for me to see that trailer. So I'm gonna go watch it again. And
You say Wes got body bag.
What's up, Aaron?
thank you very much. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Talk soon. Everyone.
Jeez.
Chef.
We saying
Oi,
Aaron
chat.
Stingley.
Oi, I'm gonna have to play the sad music, chat.
Yeah, you're gonna have to the crying one.
Yeah, the sad violin. Chat.
Yeah, that was botched.
Chat.
Well, we learned that it's 4-player co-op online, so that's a good thing. It was worth it for that alone. So yeah.
We can walk away knowing that it's 4-player online.
No, stop that. No, at least we know that it's 4-player online. No, I'm gassed for Turtles. Like, just quickly. Aaron, we was trying to hear about that. This is when you're fine, but you're really not fine.
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm alright.
I'm
cool.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm right. Yeah. So what we saying? Just quickly before we end this podcast, because we've been on for time. We're 2 hours now. So yeah. So what we saying? What do you think about the Turtles thing?
Can't wait. Day one purchase.
Of course,
Yeah.
very much
Day one
so.
Straight.
purchase, definitely 4-player
Facts.
online. What are you saying, SW? Talk to me.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm hoping that it's gonna have some, reminiscent values. Like, when we used to throw characters and they would be like all up in the screen.
Yep,
and
they showed that.
They showed that. Yeah.
Then I'm in it.
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer. Seen enough.
Player online co-op confirmed.
Confirmed. They said
confirmed.
that.
They said it, but then they've confirmed a lot of things. So that's sick. That's sick. That is sick. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Day one. They're going to make it. Now, I think this game is fully steam ahead. It's obviously not finished, like you said, but like they're
not far off.
Wow, they're not far off, basically. You get me? But
in the last quarter.
They gotta be. Yeah. What do you reckon? Last quarter?
They're in the last quarter.
What do you reckon? Release date predictions quickly.
What
do you think?
I say next year. To be fair.
Next year. I'm thinking this year.
Well,
like,
what this year?
September.
I'm with
I was thinking beforehand, but I'm gonna September.
Yeah,
I was hoping for June. I'm hoping for June, but September.
I think these men are gonna say the same time they release Streets of Rage. Next year,
March,
probably
April.
About March, April. That's what I'm gonna say.
What are you saying, SW?
I'm hoping for September, October. That'd be nice, But I don't know how many people are on their team that can help put this thing together.
Remember, they got this is 2 teams.
If it's small, then
They definitely got the funding, so I don't know what's going to be holding them back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to be holding. You got Nickelodeon money.
Straight goals. Just
but then
that's real. Yeah.
Again,
green light.
The pandemic stuff's holding them back. Like, there's a lot of
yeah.
There's a lot of things. Yeah.
All right. So, last prediction: Street Rage 4 DLC. Yes or no? Are we even getting? Do you reckon we're getting it? I'm saying yes. I know. I reckon it's definitely happening. I reckon it's nearly done. I reckon next month is dropping.
It has to. It's got so much life left in that game, man.
Yeah.
I don't know about next month.
I don't know about next month, but
no, next month is dropping.
There's been so much noise about it, so yeah, I feel it's definitely coming.
They're mentioning it too much. It's being mentioned too much. Chris is saying no. I reckon next month. Oh, Johnny Brim's saying no. Wow. I think that's why they made it pixelated, because they're the same developers. The other, was it Tribute? They're the developers of Scott
Tribute
Pilgrim.
games.
So they do this. Pixel thing. That's what they do. Yeah.
Did you guys ever do like a most annoying character in Streets of Rage?
Oh, I did that. Yeah, man did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still. My top 5. I done a top 5. Most annoying. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? It's changed now though, because I don't have to fight them. So it's kind of changed now. Like, I might do another one.
I bet Garcia still runs man with that knife, though, isn't it?
Garcia with the knife is a guy. He's wicked. He's wicked. And then you know what? Imagine they gave Super Saiyan Garcia with the knife. You know Super Saiyan Garcia, right? When
Nora
bro. Oh, with Nora in there.
Yeah.
Nora whipped him.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Ooh. Because he's got armor, so you can't punch him. Ooh, that would be mad. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do a video on my predictions on DLC. I got a feeling that I got this one right. I don't know. Something's telling me, the gut's telling me that you're right with this one, Face. Garcia with the spear is annoying.
Where's he saying the same? He's saying the same. Next month thing.
Yeah, next month. I reckon next month is dropping.
Yeah.
I reckon the trailer is dropping in a week or two. The trailer's dropping in a week or two. That's what I reckon. At least the trailer's dropping in a week or two. Zed version of Donovan is still Zed's an idiot still.
And Altec.
And Altec and them man there. Them man there Aggie. Yeah, they're Aggie, but yeah. Jordan saying DLC ain't coming. It's been sent to the Shadow Realm. I think they'll release. Of course, they'll release DLC on the anniversary.
The Shadow Realm.
That's the Shadow Realm. They released this trailer to show that they've been working on. Calm us down for that's what it, bruv. This is clouding the vision, bro. A little bit, but we want this game. This is
man said a little bit. It's completely rubbed out. Streets of Rage 4, man.
Bro,
it's rubbed it out, fam.
As soon as they announce DLC, everyone's gonna play.
Change.
I'm gonna play.
Look at the coverage that this one got compared to Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, but it's because of it's because of Streets of Rage 4 why this got that coverage. It's because of that.
No, even if they dropped,
Even without Streets of Rage being dropped,
even if
this
Streets
still
of
would
Rage
be
didn't
big.
exist,
Yeah, this
bruv,
would
No,
still
but,
be.
bruv,
this would still be as heated as it is now.
Yes, I
It would be
believe so.
heated. I
Easy.
agree that it would be heated.
Easy.
But bro, like Streets of Rage is putting them man in a very, very, very good position.
Bro, look at that young
Nickelodeon
kid
are
that
saying,
called
yeah,
from
do it.
Florida, fam. That young kid didn't know about no Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, he don't know about that. But then
He
I
came
guarantee
straight
every
because
other
of-
one of them callers knew about Streets of Rage 4. I guarantee. Bro, let's be honest. Streets of Rage 4 is like your big tune right now. That's your reload song. That's your song.
Nah,
For me-
Turtles is the like
No, but that's because but now Turtles will be that. It will be more, I reckon. This is another hit. But
yeah,
Streets of Rage, let's say this.
that's
Do
your
you
primer.
think Nickelodeon would have said, you guys do it if they didn't see Streets of Rage? Let's be honest.
They would have, yeah.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Because
They would have.
Is there enough credibility for it?
There's enough credibility for .emu. That's who spoke to Nickelodeon.
No, but Trinity and .emu did the same thing. They said, yeah, we are. They both pitched, and then they said, you know what, let's join forces and do it together.
They should have
That's
released
because
Turtles
they knew each other. So they hollered. What he said, they knew each other. So they hollered at each other and said, "Oh, you're also pitching to my man. You know what? What are you doing?" They compared notes and said, "You know what, bro? We're doing the same thing. Let's work together."
Yeah, but no, hear what, Jack, you're getting this. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to say Streets of Rage as a franchise is more popular than Turtles. That's stupid.
No, of course not.
Turtles is way more popular, but I am saying the presentation, the presentation of being able to speak to Nickelodeon is Streets of Rage 4. That's the presentation. And what else? Scott Pilgrim for the other company.
Yeah, for the other guys, yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, that's what they brought to the board. Yeah, I get it. But imagine if it was the other way round, if they brought out Turtles first, and then they brought out Streets of Rage.
Then how are you gonna get Turtles? How are you gonna get it? How are you gonna
I'm
get
kind of
the rights?
with Wes on this one. Turtles, the way he was talking, Turtles was seeming like the end game. The .emu representative. Turtles seemed like the end game. So all the funding and everything going into the Turtles, that's their pinnacle. That's the game that they want to bring forth. So I don't know if they're going to concentrate on Streets of Rage 4 going forward after that DLC.
But remember, now let's put it this way: Streets of Rage 4, the main part of DLC, in my opinion, is not .emu. The main part of DLC is Lizardcube. Reason why it's Lizardcube,
that's true,
because they drew the game. Without Lizardcube, there is no DLC.
There is none. Yeah.
So when Lizardcube say we've worked on DLC, that's them like that. Yes, thank you, because you are now confirming. Because you are the guy that drew 1,000 frames.
Yeah, you are the architect,
for Axel.
somewhat. Yeah,
you drew 1,000 frames.
Them man are the publishers,
Exactly.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you man drew 1,000 frames for Adam. Like you lot are the actual body of Streets of Rage. Yeah. .emu are mainly probably the coders or the guys who makes it move, which is very important as well. But for Streets of Rage, the drawers are the most important guy in my opinion. Yeah. So,
well, yeah, they're the lifeblood of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, without one wheel, the others won't turn, so it's just a working machine, isn't it?
It is a working machine. It is, but you can't. The coder can't do damn near nothing without the artist. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Like,
and the same vice versa.
So the question is, don't ask .emu, ask Lizardcube.
So it's basically Lizardcube.
Yeah, so we got to kind of.
And then
who's holding the cards, isn't it?
The interview that Lizardcube had with the there was a massive French podcast that Lizardcube went on. The main guy, I think his name is Ben Fiquet or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his second name. He said we worked on Streets of Rage DLC, not We're working.
We're working.
We
work.
worked.
Yeah, worked.
So their job is probably done. Their part is probably done, in my opinion. Their part is done, in my opinion. That's what I think.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, definitely.
I reckon they're just working out the kinks. I reckon, man, like, you know who? This is what I reckon. And this is just me, just throwing it out there. You see Shin Kensu? Remember Shin Kensu that had the beta build and that? Shin Kensu and all of the testers of Streets of Rage, I bet you they're playing the DLC right now. But they've got an NDA, so they can't show you. I bet you they're playing it right now, testing it right now. Guaranteed. I reckon. Aaron's like, so what, we holler at Lizard Cube, yeah?
Yeah, but that's who we were supposed to holler at, to be fair. If we're being quite honest.
But before we turn it into a Streets Rage DLC thing, let's save that for another podcast. Hey, listen,
yeah.
guys, big up for joining. Hey, big up everyone in the chat for joining. Thank you. You get me? I want a special big up for my guy.
Special big up.
Building.
Come on.
You get me?
We might need the part 2, you know, because there's so many.
Yeah, we might need a part 2 because you need to show that briefcase, bro.
Yeah,
part 2.
You know
in
what?
that part 2.
No, keep that for part 2. Keep that for part 2.
About how I'm gonna deliver that content, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, please. That briefcase.
Before you guys go, I wanted to leave you guys with this.
Go on.
Check out this watch.
Oh, snap. What is that?
It's in the channel. You'll know it when you see it. Check it.
What's that? Like a full iPhone on his wrist.
This is a gaming beast for a watch.
What is that called, bro?
Wait, hold on.
Man said it's a gaming beast.
Touch it, fam. Touch it.
It's it's like full. I'll tell you this. It's full on Android, and I'll leave the rest to you guys. Check out the video.
Okay.
All right, cool. We'll do that.
We'll
definitely
do that. Video in the chat. Let's put a link to the video in the chat, and then when we end the stream, please, could we
and then lastly, this little guy. I don't know if you can see that, but
that looks so nice. Does that fold?
And it folds. Flip.
It folds.
Click.
And it plays up to PS1 pretty perfectly. I was just playing X-Men versus Street Fighter on that. Resident Evil 3 and that. Stop. All in the videos. I've already released the video on it.
Part 2.
Part 2.
2. 100% part 2.
The thing is, we would have got through it all today. But obviously they did that last minute announcement of Turtles. Man have to pre and see what go on.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Well, if we do a next one, when we do a next one, I will have more stuff because I'm still waiting for some stuff to come from Japan. So.
Let's say a couple weeks. Part 2 in a couple weeks. And then we'll pattern properly. But yeah, man, special big up to my guy SWPL Gaming.
Thank you. Thank you
for passing through, my guy.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what we do at the end of the stream. I big up my brother Ori in the building.
I think I posted my link in there, but I don't know if it showed up or not. So I might. You guys.
Ori Styler's asking a question. He said, "Was that a TICWRIS Max watch?"
No, it's similar to Ticris. They come with different names. This one would be registered as a DMG 100, but then Ticris, I think they do a lot with different types of firmware. So basically, yes, to an extent.
Okay.
But yeah, so this one, it was you got Lemfo, you got Ticris, and then you got this one. I think that the actual model is DMG 100. It's not running the Ticris firmware on there. It's some other type of firmware that's on there that it came. I got it on AliExpress as well.
Sick.
Jeez.
Sick. I need to check out this AliExpress, man.
Yeah. Seriously.
That's full on Android, and I can put a SIM card in there, and it'll be a phone as well. Plus, it attaches to your phone as well. So, but yeah.
Part 2, man.
Come on, dude.
Part 2.
I got it on the channel. Check it out. Feel free to check that out.
In the meantime,
there is a link
check it out.
Fam, that briefcase in part 2, bruv. That briefcase, fam. That briefcase. Open that. Yeah, that one's confidential for now.
That's confidential right now. You can't open that, G.
Bruv.
Chat, there is a link that I have pinned. We have a pinned comment link. That is the link to SWP Gaming's channel.
Yeah.
Please
Go check
and
him.
check
Yeah.
out.
I'm happy to answer any questions. I've got my Instagram, so I don't know how to.
Yeah.
So man.
You get me.
But thank you very much, guys, for having me on your channel, man.
Come on,
Nah,
man.
seriously, anytime, bruv. We had to find out about this stuff because a lot of that stuff you're just pulling out stuff man's never seen before, fam.
Yeah.
And we need to see.
Yeah, man, it was like, wait, hold on.
Hold on, wait. Stop.
Slow
What's
down.
It's funny because like there's plenty more. Like I'm looking around now because there's loads, but
seriously,
yeah. But listen, hey, you know what we do at the end of the stream? We got a big.
Come on.
So big up my guy Ori Styler. You get
yes,
me?
sir.
Big up Ori.
Big up Ori. Inspector Gadget
Thank you
himself.
for joining.
You get me? Big up MJ, million name MJ.
MJ Million.
MJ Smooth.
Name MJ. You get me? Big up Jordan, aka Fade, aka Miles Morales.
Jeez.
You get me? Like big up Tyrion TV. He just said
Come
that he
on.
subbed to SWPL Gaming. Big up
yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
For life, he said he subbed to SWPL as well.
Oh, I love for that.
Come
on, man. Oh yeah, big up my guy. I'm Copy
Garmotion DG.
Yes,
says,
bro.
Bring back the original TMMT 97 cast for the upcoming game. I heard they're gonna bring back the cast from the animated series.
Yeah, apparently, Nickelodeon
they
will
did say
make
they
that
was.
phone call.
They said they was, yeah.
Nickelodeon will make that phone call.
Sick.
Yeah.
Big up my brother CD Stan Lee.
Yes, sir.
Come
on, Anti-Mind G King Noisy in the building. Come on.
Jeez.
Come on, King Noisy.
AKA Christoph, AKA Christopherson.
Come on.
PS5 Chris.
Hey, Face, you gotta give Chris an interview, fam.
Oh yeah, I need to interview Chris. I'm gonna interview Chris. Next, beat him up Sunday.
Big up Len Jotsky as well, though, for passing.
Hey, listen, I want Dan, bruv.
In the street.
But he's diamond and everything there, man. I've got to put too much work in for all that, bro.
Yeah, no.
Dan, you've been called out.
You've been called out, Dan. Dan.
Oh, Dan, Dan, this is what I'm saying, Dan.
Dan.
This is what I'm saying, Dan.
But do you know what, though? I don't know, man, because I still think Dan's playing games, bro. I know he's got hard character there. He ain't showing, man. I feel it.
That one trump card that he ain't used yet.
He's Cammy and Laura. Yeah. Dangerous.
King Noisy said he's back to sub to SWPO as well. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dan,
shout out to D Buck.
Listen, Dan, champions always get called out, bro. Everyone wants to be the best. Yeah. So take it like that, Dan. Yeah. Look at Dan. Yeah.
Look at Dan. I think he's trolling though.
Easy, I told you. I know.
He's trolling, isn't
he? Man like Dan.
Man like Dan, fam.
Yeah, big up my brother Dan Solo, aka
big up Dan Solo, yes,
aka Champion Dan.
Come on.
And my brother D-Buck.
D-Buck.
Yes, bro. Thank you for joining.
Yes, sir.
Big up Len Jotsky, man.
Yes, sir. Big up Len Jotsky every time.
Man, go check him out. Big up my brother Tam.
Man, like
come on, Tam. Thank you.
Always, man.
Big up Aaron Stingley as well, though.
Yes, I see you, bro.
Big up him as well.
Stanley said he subscribed to SWPL Gaming as well.
Yes, as he should.
Thank you.
Big up Matt Hunter.
Big up Matt Hunter, aka
yes, Matt.
Matt Fax,
aka
Tech Support Matt, aka Farmer Matt, aka
I'm too busy farming.
Come on, aka Matt Hunter.
Big up Nick as well. Big up Nick.
Man, that's my broski. Big up my
yes, sir.
Yes, Chris just said he subbed to SWPL Gaming.
Come on, big up Johnny Brim.
Come on.
Big up Johnny Brim.
JB.
Big up Bandana Gang.
Come on, that's my guy, you know.
Yes, sir.
Big
up Kenny Jordana in the building.
Come on, Kenny.
Yes,
thank you.
My brother Kenny.
Of course, we got. You big up Tyrion. Big up Tyrion in the
building.
Big
up Tyrion. Big up
Check
D
that
Money.
out. Check that out. D Money. Tyrion,
Silver Ronin,
check them out.
Doing their
if you haven't
thing.
subscribed, make sure you subscribe
TV.
to them.
Wait.
Yep.
Big up Wes, come on.
Big up Legendary
almost
Wes,
got there,
come
man.
on.
We was with you.
We were there. You were almost there, bro. Almost.
Wait. Sorry, boys.
What happened?
Someone trying to pull me out now. Wait. JW, you do not want this bra holler work.
Yeah, Dan.
have been
I know
over
how
there
it feels
playing.
to always be
You
challenged.
have been
Face does it
playing-
every Sunday.
Yeah.
Well,
Auto combo.
Legends
Dragon
got to
Ball
stick
Fighters.
together. Oh, swear
Yeah.
down.
You have been playing auto combo Dragon Ball Fighters. When you come back to Brawlhalla field, it will be mad for you. And yes, Dan Solo, Face is a challenge for everyone. Face is the best gamer you know.
Like, have they nerfed that dumb alien with the spear in Brawlhalla yet? Because he's a skank, bro.
Alien.
Oh,
Yeah, man, the one-eyed dude, bro, with the spear, and he can.
Is it
Nah,
like maybe
nah,
Zarax or
nah.
something?
Nah,
Flat
remember,
or
it's not
something.
balanced.
Big up my
It's not
brother
really
Wes as
balanced
well.
like that.
Big up my boy Wes, legendary Wes. Come on.
Legendary
Hey,
Wes.
Don't forget Mr. Nintendo himself. Don't forget the Nintendo ambassador.
Come on.
Don't forget the Nintendo.
Mr. Cuban Link!
Come on.
Come on, G.
Face, you don't
Come
want to smoke
on.
and smash. Face, I still want you on Tekken. Oh, everyone's calling that Face. Oh, guys, that's what I'm saying. Champions get called out. That's what happened. Brawlhalla, I'll learn just for you. No. Where's Brawlhalla? I can use a D-pad. It's a myth. It's a myth for you. Like, stay over there with Smash Bros. Analog. Stay over there. It's a myth for Brawlhalla. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, man. Face.
Big up Togo as well.
Yeah,
Come on,
shout
bro.
out
My
to
brother
Togo.
Togo,
Big
that's
up
Thank you for
Togo.
joining.
VIP2 Gaming. Go check them out as well.
You get
Yes.
me? And
Definitely.
Big up everyone that.
Big up Nichigo.
Yeah,
Big up
Come on,
Nichigo.
we have to big up Nichigo.
Yeah, man.
Always.
Come
And then if everybody we've missed,
Anybody
you know.
missed.
Can they put their links in the description? Because I ain't gonna remember names, man.
You know what you can do? Are you on our Discord?
I'm on your Discord.
he's in
Yeah.
our Discord, yeah.
Yeah, you're on the Major Players Discord. So if you on the Major Players Discord, we've got a section where we put content creators, right? And anybody with content, they usually post in there. Like when they're going live streaming, when they're posting up videos and stuff like that. So anyone we have in here that's talking right now, that's a content creator, they usually have their links posted in the content creator section for our Discord. So yeah, man, anything you've missed here,
I'm gonna have a look at that a bit later.
Yeah. In your own time, you could just flood that.
It's all there. It's all there.
I'm here, Wes. I'm here.
It's all there.
My weapons here.
It's all there.
When you're ready, Wes. Anyway, yeah, man. Big up
But
everyone
yeah,
that we
man.
did a big up, man.
Big up
all
everybody.
the
Big
silent
up Geek
watchers.
Solis. Big
my
up
bro
Bianca.
Big up my
Yes,
bro
big up
Geek.
the Bianca, big up
everyone.
everybody.
You
Big
know
up
who I wanna
everybody
big up?
that joined.
MJ,
person I
come
wanna
on,
big
bro.
One G I want to big up, man. He's a top G in this thing. Top boy in this thing. That's my boy Gully, fam.
Come on, G. Mwah. Come on, my guy.
Gully.
Top
Hey,
gun,
you know who else I
fam.
want to big
Thank
up?
you.
My guy, fam.
Come
my
on.
guy. Always there, bro.
Come
Always
on.
when I
Come
call
on.
on this guy, he's there, bro. That's my
Come
guy, bro. That's my brother Greasy, man. Come on, man.
Come on,
Big up.
G.
Sir Grease, you know. Sir Grease, fam. Come on.
Gully, you know we got a big up face though. The
Every
wizard.
time, the
The
wizard.
alchemist, fam.
Come on,
The
G.
alchemist, fam.
The alchemist.
Putting bare things
Yeah.
together, fam.
Bare
Aye.
element.
And I
He's
want to
just
big
putting
up
bare
Gadget.
elements.
I want to big up
Bare
OBS,
jutsus.
fam.
I want to big up
Aye.
Inspector Gadget himself.
Come on.
Handheld Don.
We have to pick
Handheld
up
King.
SWPL
Thank you very much, brother.
Yes, bro. Once
Thank
again,
you so
thank
much.
you.
It's
Thank
been
you.
Yo.
fun, man. It's fun.
We've
Always
come to that
fun.
point, chat.
Come
We've come to
on.
that point. We've come to that point, chat.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I need to go toilet. So what's the slogan?
Come
What's
on.
the slogan, chat? What's the
Yes, sir.
slogan? What's the ting? What's the last line that we have to say before we leave? Chat.
Oh, Wes is funny.
Hey, chat. Oh yeah, my missus said it. She's not really allowed to say it, but yeah. All right, cool.
Come on.
All right, rubber outro with it.